Yes, the gentleman in the white shirt.
Oh no.
Mythic? No. Mythic is a great word. The question is, does it bother me to be called mythic? No. Myth is very powerful. Myth is fun. Myth is stories told to children. Everybody loves them. Yes, sir. What? Is God omniscient?
Jacob!
That's what you mean by the word.
Jacob!
A lot of people think that omniscient...
I was just thinking about you, Jacob. I don't know why, but I was thinking about you today. You were like, I blocked you on everything. I hate you. Because I was making fun of your Marine Corps daddy, saying he raised a bad son. I was just kidding, Jacob. I know you love your daddy, but be a good boy now.
This is like knowing everything that's in the Encyclopedia Britannica. That's not omniscience, that's intellectual elephantiasis. Now, you see, let me explain this question, because it's always important. And when anybody announces that he or she is God, people say at once, well, will you tell us in millimeters the height of Mont Blanc? When I say look it up in the encyclopedia, it's there. The thing is this. What we ordinarily call knowledge is the translation of life into words. And that is a very cumbersome process, because if we had to translate the process into words every time we took a breath, we'd never get around to it. It takes so long to describe and think through the whole physiology of breath. Therefore, we do it without thinking about it. And I find that I'm shining the stars in just the same way. I mean, if you want it in words, it's going to take us a long time to get through them, because words are strung out in a line.
Eternally, we are, and we are all gods. Our as gods, it's your thing. We are all gods, and therefore I am God. How come I find such difficulties recognizing, understanding, and finding peace and tranquility within myself?
How do you, if you are God, how do you find such difficulty in finding peace and tranquility in yourself? That's because you're looking for it away from the place in which you are. You are seeking it apart.
So that's the concept of self, meaning the more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you get, or from the self you get. So that guy who asked the question, I've heard his voice before. He's also a well-known Buddhist priest, and this must have, I think there were a lot of people connected to Alan Watts that were, seeking spirituality. And that guy, I've heard him give some good lectures. And this is the Be Here Now Network on YouTube.
From the experience which you have at this moment. And you are regarding that experience and saying, that's pretty lousy, I'd like something better than that. But the trouble with that is that it splits you in two pieces. And once you're split in two pieces, you're lost. Because you made a difference between the experience you are now having on the one hand, and yourself who is having it on the other. And you wish you could get away from that experience. Now, the truth of the matter is you can't, because you are what you experience. It's a myth, purely, that there is some sort of experiencer who has the experience. You are what you know, because it is not I know something, there is simply a process called the knowing. You could say the knowing, like the world, has two poles, north and south. And so the knowing ball has the knower and the known, but only in that sense. Now, knowing changes. It changes itself. But if you try to stand outside it and change it, it'll be like standing outside your hand and trying to move your hand from outside. And so comes the difficulty. In other words, this would be the difficulty for God in the press button surprise situation, where you think you want something different from what you have. But if you do think that, you've got to ask yourself the question, what it is that you really want. This is the most fundamentally important question. And you will find, if you go into it very, very deeply, that you have it. Now, you may change your mind about it, but you do have what you want.
God, someplace caught on fire, I would find myself so scared that I wonder if I would also feel that I was God, and if I am God and scared, what do I do about that?
Well, one of the ways of not being bored is to scare yourself.
Yes.
Don't we all go to the movies just to be scared? We put certain limits on it, indeed, before we go and say this isn't really going to happen. It's only a play or a movie. And therefore, while we see the safe outline of the proscenium arch, back in the back of our minds as a sort of hintergedanke, we know it's only a play.
I'm talking about when it is.
If you see, after all, the task of the actor on the stage is to come on so well that the audience thinks it's real, so that he has them cry. Well, that's just one ordinary Joe Doakes actor, but supposing the actor of the play is the real big actor. Wow, that play would seem real. So that's what happens when the house cat is on fire. Yes, lady in red. The seventh day. What? When is the seventh day? When you sleep. Yes.
Yes, God. The only reason I know that I'm God is because I take the responsibility for it.
Yes.
Doesn't that answer the lady's question about the fire?
Oh, yes, that also would answer it. Yes. It's a question of taking responsibility for what happens.
What happens if you don't do anything about it?
If I don't do anything about the world, the boredom. Well, that's another way. That's another way. You can explore boredom. You can bore into boredom. And watch it. Sometimes when you're bored, that's the only thing to do. Because even for God, you can't lift yourself up by your own bootstraps. Because that is by nature of the definition impossible.
You said in the Bible, you would enjoy having a bit of you.
Yes, I think that would be fun. I mean, why else does one go on stage except to make myths? What? Excuse me, what did you say? What is my motivation for going on the stage? That is like asking, why is there a universe? Well, now, if you listen to George Leonard last night, George Leonard explained how children were befuddled by being taught to ask why about everything. Because you always look away from what you're asking about to its antecedents, and that won't lead you anywhere at all. Why am I here? And I answer that question. Then somebody says, well, why that? And then somebody says, well, why that? Why that? Why that? And you get back and back and back, and eventually you get tired of answering. And so fathers, when their children say, why, Daddy? Why? They say, oh, shut up and eat your lollipop. So, but what happens, you see, when we trace the causation of things into the past, it all begins to fade out in silence and no answer. Why? Because it didn't begin there. The universe begins now. It didn't begin in the past. And the past trails back from now like the wake of a ship. If everything is God and there is no time except now, what is the role of chance? Chance pairs with order. We'll say randomness, we'll call it, and it pairs with order. And it is part of the nature of order. If you know what you mean by order, you know that you mean contrast with randomness. And if you know what you mean by randomness, you know that you mean contrast with order. So if you want to have order, you must have randomness, and vice versa. Yes?
Did you have this much charisma before you discovered your true nature?
Yes, but it came out in a different way. Yes.
Because the son of danger gives all the riddles of money and had time to think each one perfectly right and found. So danger. But
created that don't affect you. You create the reason you stay out of them and you go on and do it. But if you think you're God and you try to go into too much social action and change the evils of this world, you end up hurting yourself and a lot of people, and you're claiming God and you're not really being God.
Well, I admit to you, my dear, that this is a very, very dangerous conversation. And that I thoroughly agree with, but we didn't come here, did we, to play it safe? All profound ideas and profound questions are dangerous. It is dangerous to go into science, as we all know too well. It is dangerous to go into medicine, dangerous to go into writing, because the pen is often mightier than the sword. And so I don't think we should withdraw from certain things because they're dangerous. But I entirely agree with you that if I were, as it were, in the spirit of God to go about social reform, I would be failing to realize the construction of my own universe, which is that when you interfere with it, you've got to know exactly how you're interfering. Otherwise, the most amazingly unexpected things will happen. So when people ask for miracles, they don't realize what the miracles involve. I mean, if I turned the microphone into a rabbit, it's altogether possible that you might drop dead, because those events might be connected. Did I ever study with Carl Jung? I didn't study with him. I knew him, and I read a lot of his writings. Yes.
Watching yourself, watching your partner, or being aware of yourself, blindness, there's separation somewhere.
It does in a way, yes. And it depends how you're watching. There is a very interesting thing that comes up in this respect with regard to the Bhagavad Gita and to the Yoga Sutra, where they talk about the witness. There is, as it were, behind our ordinary self with its emotions and involvements, a witness self that does nothing more than perceive what happens. And this is the Atman, or the Purusha, which is not involved. And some of you, no doubt, especially in times of crisis, have suddenly discovered this sort of witness center behind everything that just isn't involved. Most terrible things can be going on, but the witness is impassive. Now, when we go into these states, we've got to be very careful of our descriptive language, because the descriptive language makes the witness see something apart from what is happening in such a way that if we want to become really sort of skitsy and catatonic about things, we can always be withdrawn and go in and identify ourselves with a solitary and uninvolved witness, who is merely a hangout for the ego, as when the police raid a house in which there are burglars. And the burglars know they'll be caught if they're on the ground floor, so they go up to the first floor. So then the police come up to the first floor, they're up to the second, they finally get to the roof, the open sky and the infinite. And in this way, this was why the Buddha did not teach about the Atman, the real self within us, because he knew people would use the real self as a hideout for the ego. And so, when, say, Krishnamurti tries to explain this, he doesn't talk about the witness. He talks about awareness, and people say to him, but who is aware? What is aware? And he seems a little sticky in his answer here, because what is the matter is that the people asking the question are bewitched by grammar. They are using a language in which it is part of the grammatical convention that the verb always have a noun subject. Now, how on earth do verbs get started by nouns? I ask you. How can a thing start a process? Surely, this is really the same problem Descartes was wrestling with when he tried to find out how spirit could influence matter, or how mind could influence body. Because everybody knows that all proper ghosts walk straight through walls without disturbing the bricks. So how can the ghost in the machine, as Tesla put it, the soul in the body, how can it do anything to the body? With no connection. is, when we're talking about this awareness, what we call thought, feeling, sensation, emotion, we could say in a very clumsy way is it's aware of itself. It's the very nature. There wouldn't be sensation without awareness. You don't have to have something which is aware of it, any more than you have to have a thing called lightning, which does something called flashing. The flashing is the lightning. And so awareness is the one who's aware of it. We say this awareness, if I say I am aware, the word I, as William James suggested, is simply a word of position, like this or here. Awareness here. And your awareness there. Yes, sir. Yes, life is like one great koan. No, death is not the solution. It has no solution. Otherwise, it wouldn't happen. You see, the thing is like this. This is what is hard for Westerners especially to understand. I said, if you understand the yang and the yin, you don't need to ask any further questions. And all you I Ching buffs ought to know this by now. What is not a component of Western common sense is that nothing is something. Now that may sound a little contradictory, but I think I can explain it. We treat nothingness as if it were ineffective, as if it wasn't really important at all. And yet, when we look out at the night and we see all these stars in space, try and imagine what the heavens would look like if there weren't any space. Then obviously there wouldn't be any stars. I mean, you could think that they will all be jammed together in a lump. There are various objections to that. How would you see the edge of the lump to know it was a lump without space around it? Furthermore, we know when we investigate the constitution of matter physically, that at the atomic level, there's more space in something than there is anything else. Most of it is empty, which led a physicist to the Argonne lab at the University of Chicago who had become a little nutty. He was so impressed with the emptiness of matter that he went around with most enormous padded slippers in case he should fall through the floor. So now what the point I'm making is this. If space is essential to solid, it's perfectly obvious then that nothing is essential to something. If you can't have something without nothing, it means nothing is pretty powerful stuff. Because something comes out of it. Like that. It's a dogma of Western thought expressed in the Latin phrase ex nihilo nihil fit. Out of nothing comes nothing. But that's not so. Out of nothing comes something. Now you would say, well, if something comes out of nothing, there must be some kind of mystery inside nothing. It must have a secret structure of some kind. I mean, there must be sort of electrical goings on. This is the trouble they have about cosmology. How could this world generate? Could it just be out of free-floating hydrogen? No, it's just a much simpler idea than that. It comes out of real solid nothing. It's so simple.
You've been listening to Alan Watts and On Being God, delivered in New York City in 1971. It's from our Philosophy and Society series, and to download this and other similar recordings, please visit alanwatts.org. Today's broadcast was brought to you by the Ram Dass Be Here Now Podcast Network. Thanks for listening. Today's talk is on being God, which was recorded in 1971 in New York City at a conference on Western therapy and Eastern religions. Like last week's talk, Zen Bones, it's a big hall presentation given to hundreds of people who attended the conference. And in it, my father explores both Western therapy and Western religions in relationship to the mystical experiences or altered states that are the basis of Eastern religions. He points out that neither Western therapy nor Western religions are particularly equipped to deal with individuals who've had these experiences. And in the course of the talk, he invites everyone there to participate with him in a clinical experiment in which he positions himself as a patient who's had one of these experiences and believes himself to be God, and invites the audience to ask any questions they like. The results are lively, at times hilarious, and definitely enlightening as he pivots from idea to idea and question to question and delivers a remarkable performance. And now here's Alan Watts in On Being God.
Between Western psychology, psychiatry, and psychotherapy, and the so-called religions of Asia, there is common ground, because both are interested in changing states of human consciousness. Whereas institutional Western religion, Christianity, Judaism, and even Islam, are relatively less interested in this matter. Western religions are more concerned with behavior, doctrine, and belief than with any transformation of the way in which we are aware of ourselves and of the world. But this matter concerns psychiatry and psychology very much. Only those states of consciousness which are not normal are usually treated in Western psychology as being in some way sick. There are, of course, exceptions to this, and there have increasingly been exceptions. In the work of Jung, and to some extent even of Grodek, of Prinzhorn, of more modern people, Rogers, and Ronald Lang. Changing consciousness is often looked upon as a form of therapy. But in general, different states of consciousness from the normal are regarded as a form of sickness, and therefore official and institutional psychiatry constitutes itself the guardian of sanity and of socially approved experience of reality. And very often it seems to me that reality appears rather much the way the world is seen on a bleak Monday morning. In this official doctrine, I might even say dogma, of what reality is. Because after all, we know that our science, such as it is of psychology, is founded in the scientific naturalism of the 19th century. And the metaphysical and mythological assumptions of that science still underlie a great deal of psychological thinking, in behaviorism eminently, but also to a large extent in official psychoanalysis. Indeed, one might say that psychoanalysis is based on Newtonian mechanics and, in fact, could be called psychohydraulics. Not that that analogy is altogether inappropriate, because there are certainly respects in which our psychic life flows and exhibits the dynamics of water. But of course, we want to know what kind of water. And for the scientific naturalism of the 19th century, the basic energies of nature were considered to be very much inferior to human consciousness in quality. Ernst Haeckel, a biologist at that time, would think of the energy of the universe as blind energy. And correspondingly, it seems to me that Freud thought of the libido as essentially blind, unconscious energy, embodying only a kind of formless, unstructured, and insatiable lust. This is a generalization. Some modification in that thinking is, of course, possible. But the tendency is to regard all that which lies below the surface of human consciousness as being less evolved, because you must remember that this was also the time of Darwin's theories of evolution, of seeing the human mind as a fortuitous development from much more primitive forms of life, coming forth by purely mechanical processes, by natural selection and by the survival of the fittest. And therefore, man was in general seen as a fluke of nature, an embodiment of reason, emotion, and values, for which the more basic processes of nature had no sympathy and about which they did not care. If, therefore, the human race is to flourish, we must take charge of evolution. It can no longer be left to spontaneous process, but it must be directed by human ingenuity, despite the fact that although our brains are capable of dealing with a colossal number of variables at once, our conscious attention is not. Most people cannot consider more than 3 variables at the same time without using a pencil. And this shows that in many ways the scanning process of man's conscious attention is very inadequate for dealing with the infinitely many variables, the multidimensional processes of the natural universe. However, a serious attempt has been made, and scientific naturalism issued in a fantastic fight with nature. In this whole notion of the conquest and subordination of nature, which has, as a matter of fact, very ancient, non-scientific and biblical origins, with the idea of man as the head and chief and ruler of nature in the image of God. And the time has now dawned upon us all when our attempts to beat nature into submission are having alarming results, because we see that it's very dangerous to mess around with processes that we don't understand, that have enormous numbers of variables, and we begin to wonder whether we hadn't better let well enough alone. At the same time, although I said that Western psychology had more in common or more common interest with Oriental religion than it does with Western religion, there is a sense in which psychiatry and psychotherapy are becoming the religion of the West. Psychoanalysis has much in common with the forms and procedures of institutional religion. There is, for example, apostolic succession, the passing down of mana, of qualified power to practice therapy, from the father founder, Sigmund Freud, through his immediate apostles, to an enormous company of archbishops and bishops, among whom there are, of course, as there were with Christianity, heresiarchs, such as Jung and Grundig and Rank, and right. And the heresiarchs are duly excommunicated and anathematized. There are rituals, as there are also rituals with religion. There is the sacrament of the couch. There is the spiritual discipline of free association. There is the mystic knowledge of the interpretation of dreams. And there are also the two great symbolic fetishes, the long one and the round one. Now, it's extraordinarily easy to make fun of all this. And we must not forget that we owe a tremendous debt to Freud, if for nothing else than pointing out that much of ourselves of which we are aware in terms of the conscious ego is not really ourselves. It is something superficial. However we define its nature, it is superficial. And the realities of human life are not under the gaze of its scanning process, at least not in the ordinary way. And that was a tremendous revelation. There's no question about that. But one sees troublesome signs when the doctrines and processes of psychiatry, psychoanalysis, and so forth become officialized.
In a different language, of course. I don't want to say the language, but the native people of the land, as long as they have history, something to unite for, they will never, no one will take their land from them. So enough scare to save Europe or being scared for like population or speaking about assimilation all the time. I mean, export your culture overseas, try to impact those countries, the way those countries are taking European values.
You can.
Okay, cancel. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to say something about the Groypers and Christian nationalism.
Go for it.
It's nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything that is has already been. Nick Fuentes is a gay little faggot, and his crew of Groypers are nothing more than a few hundred, if not a few thousand, disgruntled white men who have nothing better to do than to troll online. Their demographics won't work out in their favor. They're a lost cause. They're full of hate and anger, and they don't even understand Jesus Christ, the wisdom and the philosophy of the Son of God. They themselves are far from the Son of God.
But what people don't understand is, I don't think the U.S. government finds ethnic nationalist people as a threat. But what's really a threat, in my opinion, are religious nationalists. Because if you can organize people based on, like, we've seen like religious cults in the past, like they can have a certain amount of power. Like there's literally a guy in the 70s that went to Trinidad and only made 70 people go. Like 70 to 100 people commit suicide. Like we can see religious cults really can gain power. But like ethnic, I'm black, I'm white, I'm Chinese. Let's move out of that, let's unify. It's not really going to work in a diverse place like America. But religious nationalism, that can really catch steam. If these Groypers just fixed up a little bit, they were more inclusive to the minorities, they would have, their influence actually grew, but just hating the minorities, it's pretty dumb. Like, I don't get what they do that.
Well, I think they're good at trolling, and what they're doing is they're basically punching back at the system, because the system is kind of like, in a lot of ways, trash. There has always been like, well, first of all, I'd say like anti-white rhetoric everywhere, straight males, go down the whole like intersectional list. They're pushing back on that. They're punching back on, like I would say that there is, even the stuff they say about Israel, I wouldn't say, there's a grain of truth to it. When it comes to, and of course that goes completely against our, the narrative of the, I guess you could say elites. I don't know. Of course, like just degeneracy in general. I mean, like it's been kind of like the last 10 years has kind of been a fucking cesspool, dude. I don't think anybody would really disagree with that.
But again, they're not a monolith. It's Nick Fuentes who is the spokesperson because he's on that fucking chat app all day long, live streaming his show. I mean, this is the thing about communication where the smallest nothing can be the biggest something. So it's all hypnosis, and he is a pawn that is used by a system which is unrelenting and uncompromising. The U.S. is in an extreme situation. I mean, this is an empire state beyond compare. I mean, just go fly to any major 10 U.S. cities, and there's nothing quite like it in the world in terms of a federal government. This government is 35 trillion in debt, going to 50 trillion, going to 100 trillion. They are letting the borders flood in. They are changing the demographic. They are vaccinating us. So there is a lot of wiggle room for the Nick Fuentes or for Christian nationalists to make a name for themselves, because the situation is so chaotic and so anti-American. It really violates our Constitution in every single way humanly possible. The vulgarity, the desecration of our flesh, the desecration of our spirits, the lies, the manipulation. It's all a hypnosis meant to destroy you. It's globalist in nature. It possibly is an Illuminati program. And, but Nick Fuentes is just a booger. He doesn't understand advanced wisdom or psychology. Like I said, he's a booger, aka just a baby wipe. You can wipe your ass with him, flush it down your toilet, and you're not even supposed to flush the baby wipe.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have I've noticed some interesting things with him. Now, he is part Wiener himself. We know that. That's why he has that last name of his. Rather disappointing. But he does look like a white guy, at least. But we all make fun of, like on Twitter, we make fun of the Groypers because I'd say like half of them are Wieners. And it's like long been known, like half those neo-Nazi edgelords that you'll see on like 4chan, those are like, also a lot of them are Wieners. So we do see this great leap by lots of young Hispanic men to want to be a part of the whiteness of this country, the white man. Maybe that's promising, even though that they're still, never going to be us. I don't know. Maybe it's a good strategy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. And one thing I like about Nick Fuentes is he's not just some weird, quirky, weird guy. Like there's a lot of black people that are starting to like him. Like he's not some he has a cool element. He's not just some brittle, He goes on different podcasts, he interacts with different groups. He was on Fresh and Fit, I think, a couple times. Like he's not just some guy stuck on some like super white supremacy. I'm gonna be an edgelord. I'm just gonna stick with my pure white race. Like, well, he's a bit more social. Like he is charismatic. I wouldn't call him some weird guy that's just making like a bunch of recordings every single day. I wouldn't label him like that.
I know, but it's still easy to make fun of him because the truth is he's in the content creation business. He's in the communication business. His position is probably not the right position. I mean, it kind of is, but at the same time, he's not in power. And if Trump comes into power, he's still not in power. So what is he in? He's in the hypnosis communication business. He's doing what Pepe and Mon are doing right now, unsuccessfully, but he's rather successful.
He is rather successful. I mean, I don't know. I would say that. I barely make rooms anymore, but like I don't know. He does kind of push. I do think he puts like narratives mainstream that which is good. It's pretty good if you ask me. I like that.
It just becomes exhausting. We get all the people like this fruitcake coming in the room. And everything else just boring.
See, this is you adding nothing to the conversation, Mon. Congratulations.
You added a whole lot of nothing. You've always got something weird to say. Christian nationalism, AF, Oaxacan brokerism?
Well, that's because the Goipers are mostly beaners, and so just kind of ironic. They're kind of white nationalists.
See, the Beaners are Ladinos. They consider themselves the Romans, and they have a lot of anger in their heart, and that's why they're mostly Groypers. They're Ladinos.
Yep.
I do like them better than neo-Nazis.
Well, if you've ever talked to neo-Nazis, it's like I will on Twitter sometimes go in their spaces. They usually have like decent sized rooms going, and these are the most like rigid people ever. So like they purity test everyone, and they inevitably they all are going to start fighting with each other, making their own rooms. They don't get along. These people will kill each other before they kill other people. They're just very weird.
Well, you don't see the Jews doing that, do you?
You guys fight with each other and wouldn't talk to each other.
I'm talking about in Israel, not in Clown Town.
Well, I'm not around far right in Israel, so I don't know what they're like.
They're Orthodox Haredi.
Well, wasn't even like right wingers like Darren that when he was on here, wasn't he like always purity testing people and you weren't like he disagreed with them, you weren't allowed in his rooms?
Yeah, this is Clown Town, but that is group dynamics. I mean, we could call, these religious groups, but I'm just saying that there are psychological things that happen in every group.
With the Hispanics, by the way, I do think a lot of Hispanics will assimilate into whiteness, in my opinion. Because the bar for being white is very low nowadays. It's not it's literally just have to kind of look white. It's not, any type of culture.
Well, I would say they have. I mean, when I was in high school, I graduated in 2000. Like nearly all Mexicans, and this is living in Phoenix. Like even if they were like several generations, American, they always kind of like lived in our neighborhoods. Okay, something like this, they had their own way of dressing, talking, and I like actually never thought they would have assimilated as much as they have, especially like the last 10 years. You see like way more of them now live out in the suburbs. They dress like us, talk like us, like they're kind of the same. So, I mean, I guess time will tell.
Sorry, I'm chewing, but the Italians did the same thing. And the Irish, right?
I mean, the Irish are just trash, but
They're still white. Trash, but they're white.
So do the Russians too.
I ended up like posting a clip. It was like there's all of these like French people like on Twitter and that do like podcasts and stream, and they're like, "Oh, your duty as a woman, because Christ wants you to submit to a man and do your duties and submit to your husband and blah blah blah." And like all of this is like really super cringe shit, and I think that's actually not very Christian. I think that's all bullshit.
You don't think wives are supposed to submit to their husbands?
I think that I don't believe in that stupid shit.
What do you mean? If a wife submits...
Wait, if you had a wife, would she wear the pants? And you wear the
No, I wouldn't want her to have to submit to me. To me, that's just weird.
You mean you give respect to get respect?
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like I wouldn't treat her No, I wouldn't be the one wearing the pants in the sense that, like, I kind of have any kind of control or say over you. In other words, I think we'd be equal in terms of power. But that being said, like, I'm not gonna get fucking bossed around. I'm not gonna submit to some woman. And like, yeah, like fucking standards. Like, I'm not gonna. There's like a lot of shit I wouldn't tolerate, and whoever I'd be with, I'm sure it'd be the same thing.
Yeah, so I think that's what it means. I don't think it's like submit as in get down and like pray to you. I think it's just more so that yes, you don't govern her, but you govern the family, right?
No, that is so out. That is so not true. You govern yourself. That's the only thing you can govern. If you govern yourself, you govern the family.
I mean, a lot of families, like especially in Europe, in East Asia, Latin America, not so much, but it's not when it comes to a lot of the family decisions, it's not abnormal for the woman to actually be the one that kind of makes family decisions, even when it comes to money and that kind of stuff. As long as she's not like retarded. Well, East Asia, like the woman's the head of the household. The grandmother is until she passes away.
No, in East Asia, they're getting bossed around.
You don't think that's kind of weird that men come up out of you and then you bow down to men? Like, that's crazy as hell to me. Like,
No,
you are.
come up out of you.
This is great. When you have kids, right? So you have male kids also, right? So males come up out of you. So why do you submit yourself to a male? So when we submit ourselves to you, you're God.
Oh,
you're correct.
Lord. Are you use a hotel. Somebody get this man some coconut and soursop, dude.
Coconut, I wouldn't submit to nobody that I created. Why would you submit to somebody that you create?
I'll tell you. Are you familiar with something called the patriarchy?
Once again,
Here we go again.
Something that you create. You create something that you want to commit to. Does that make any sense? If I was the creator of people, like you are, you creator of human beings, why would I would never submit to you?
Yeah, but 666. That the whole thing is submitting to yourself. If you,
I dictate whether humans live or not. The woman dictates whether I live or not. She can abort that baby when she wants to. So why would I submit to another person that don't have a control like that? That's stupid as fuck. Now you're the crazy one.
No. Let's have this dialogue, right?
I got that date, original air date.
Right. But my question, you said put the seed in her, right? The key word is the seed, right? The thing about the seed is you can put it in pretty much any soil, right? You take an apricot seed, it doesn't matter what soil you plant it in. Guess what?
he kicked me. So funny. I can't believe they kicked me. What a waste of everyone's time. So lame. Oh damn, they kicked me from that one too. So they use me to jumpstart their rooms. So they consume, then they vomit you out. And that's what they are, they're pukers. Michelle, if you feel like you're going crazy, I mean, I see your TikTok. Try reading a book. Have you heard of these things called books? Try reading a book, Michelle.
Yeah, man. It definitely gives you a different approach to hear and take that. You just don't hear it the same, like, bang.
He's contaminated. He's impacted. But I think we can still listen to the other ones because Mace, I don't think Mace was involved in all that nonsense. That's probably why he left.
I don't care. It's all, every one of them guilty. This ain't something right. But
here's the thing, though. I think that in a sense, I just know that that's just the way that the system functions. And so everything that he has done is something that is consistent with how the industry has been run for years. So I wouldn't be shocked if, hey, a lot more stuff came out. He'll never get money out of the industry themselves as well. I don't know why he feel like he playing.
Well, we listen. Yes, he got into it with the supervisor. Exactly.
Yo, I wanted to mention Odie's PTR about Morpheus. So I was going to say that. Sorry, my mic was cutting out. I was going to say that, when Morpheus presents Neo with the red pill, blue pill, it's a trick question. Morpheus was going to bust Neo from the energy sucking machine regardless. It wouldn't have mattered whether it was red or blue. It's irrelevant. So what that says is that Morpheus is like St. John the Baptist, the forerunner to the one. And so it's essentially a mythology or an archetype of a liberator. And so it deals with liberation theology, which is what Islam, a liberation from bondage.
I want to see how I want to approach this. So I think I hear what you're saying, but I think Christ makes it clear in John chapter 8, verse 32 to 36, thereabout, that he who the Son set free is free indeed. And so where they may sound like there's liberation in all these other traditions, it is only truly found in Jesus Christ. So Islam, in a sense, is for people who embrace that, they're simply taking off one bondage and joining and putting themselves in another kind of bondage. And the same thing with the law of Moses. For anybody that wants to go back to the Judaisms of the Second Temple era and reject Yeshua as the Messiah, they're simply going from one bondage that they may be presently in or formerly in and joining and attaching themselves to another form of bondage. And it's only in the Son that you are truly set free. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I mean, that's just, that the scriptures demonstrate.
Yeah, and the Matrix drew a lot from Gnosticism. So Gnosticism is a lot of element of Christianity, but we do a lot from it. So it's not. That's why we see a lot of Christian like. So Neo is supposed to be like a Messiah type. Morpheus is supposed to be like a John the Baptist, and it's not by mistake that Neo's partner is what you call Trinity, and then the ship that they ride is the Calvinism. So it's drawn a lot of Christian principles that we draw from the Gnostic side. But it was a great movie. And then I think they also drew some aspects from Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland actually, as much as it's fairy tale, but it does deal with a lot of philosophical issues. So we all talk all of it.
Was in somewhere saying
Rick's whole name and shit, bro. We ain't making this up. We ain't starting shit, bro. What the fuck do I gotta do, like, oh y'all? Like, literally, I don't even know why the fuck y'all put us for. Like, come on, Mickey Mouse, bro. Come on, bro. You don't need us for keep.
I've seen a lot of.
Nobody's voting for the president based off of their support for Hamas or whatever.
Your thinking has to be like a different. Recently,
the fuck this shit just started, bro. We trying to get some business clear.
You will always be a faggot. Fucking wrong with you?
Kick him out, right?
I'm the leader here. Whether you like it or not. See, right, if you can't lead, I'm glad this shit is recorded. I'm going to...
Why you bring Kim from?
Man, cause he's a bitch ass nigga too. He's a bitch ass nigga too. He's a bitch ass nigga too. Yo, I just remove this bitch before I pop this hoe up. I swear to God. Get that bitch the fuck out my way, yo. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I see that shit. Get the fuck out my way, ho. That's go. Get the fuck. Move around. You're unimportant. Move the fuck around.
Where's my Black Lives Matter?
Man, the bitch is only sucking dick in 24 hours. Get the fuck out my way.
Yeah, Claire, you got
Get the fuck out my way, yo.
Where is your referee?
Chill out.
Somebody
Just
get
chill out.
Get your stupid, get the bitch ass out my way.
Claire, chill out. You blind. Why you keep going?
Hey, nigga bitch. Hey, nigga bitch. Get out of my way, ho. I believe that shit, nigga bitch. Sit down. Sit down, ho. This has nothing to do with you.
This is crazy.
Stand down, nigga. You better bitch. Stand down. You black bitch. Stand the fuck down, you self-hating black bitch.
I know that.
Stand the fuck down, you black bitch. Black bitch, you're a black bitch. Stand the fuck down.
Yeah,
You're
she
a
black. What's wrong with you?
and when you go to sleep tonight, you're gonna be a black, dusty, fucking nigga bitch. And when you wake up in the middle of the night to take a fucking piss, you're gonna open your legs and you're gonna have a black ass pussy. And it's gonna leak urine, ho. You're a black, decrepit bitch.
He's screaming in your
Chill out,
mouth.
Jack.
Shut the fuck up.
Chill out, Jack.
You're a black, decrepit bitch. Now shut up and move the fuck out my way.
You're
Black
big.
bitch.
You can't move nowhere.
Black bitch.
You way bigger
Hey,
than
Blackie.
here.
Hey, Blackie. Get the fuck out my way, black bitch.
Yeah,
I'm
Claire,
not
that's
black,
crazy, bro. Why
You're
you
black.
black, bro?
You're black. You're a weird bitch. Get your black ass on.
Okay.
These white niggas gonna fuck you and leave you because you're a whore.
No,
They're gonna leave $100.
black men.
Girl, shut your whole ass the fuck up. Move. Are you done?
How much do you weigh?
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 How dark is your skin?
It's white.
How dark is your skin, you black bitch? What's wrong with you? You're black. I'm like, I don't like black bitches. That one white.
Yes,
You
yes.
never my white. I don't care what you white. See me, you shit, bitch. You are a black whore.
And what do you want me to be black?
You're black. You're black.
Okay.
You're black.
But I'm not.
You're black.
But I'm not.
You're a nigga bitch.
No.
You're black.
No.
You're black. You're at the bottom of the toilet bowl with that Mexican faggot. You're a black bitch. Yes, you are. You're a black bitch. You ain't a Mexican faggot or stupid motherfuckers.
No.
Now move out the way, ho. You're dismissed. You're dismissed, bitch. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Good night, bitch. Bye. Bye. Get the fuck.
I'm gonna run out of.
Bye.
I'm gonna run out of energy.
Bye.
Okay.
I never run out of breath, ho. Bye.
You're gonna run out of energy.
Bye. Bye-bye. See ya.
Mickey Mouse pissed you off.
Wait, is this how black women?
Imagine me being pissed off. Bitch, I have the lungs of steel. I will yell at your dumb ass all night, and you will be
on the other end of that motherfucking line, wondering how.
Working your body.
How? You're gonna be saying how?
You can blow in.
How does he keep doing this? How? Jesus, I do this shit in my sleep, ho. So are you done or not? This is light work.
Can you imagine?
It's called putting the phone down your throat. I'm not even that fucking loud.
Right.
I'm not.
You're
So
putting.
why no one stopping me, you dusty bitch?
You're putting the phone.
Yo, 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 yo.
Oh my goodness. You're getting your.
I don't want to talk to you.
Then don't talk to me.
Oscar, moderate the room and get this black bitch out of here. Get her the fuck out. Get out. You black bitch, you're not welcome here.
Or stalemate. Why do you want everybody to be black?
Bye. Bye-bye.
You ain't black.
Bye.
Blackest of them all.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
You don't vote for me, you ain't.
I think black people are they're
Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Get the fuck out. Bye. Bye, bye. Bye.
Can you imagine Jesse squealing in bed? It's a fucking amazing.
Diego, shut the fuck up.
It would be worth the experience.
I'm supposed to be mad. Shut the fuck up.
Can you imagine owning a slave and it ends up being Jazzy?
Can you imagine being a white loser trying to fuck daddy on the ass, bitch? Shut your white ass up, bitch.
Damn, Q, why you
You're a white loser. You're mad because I blocked you. You're blocked for life. You stupid son of a bitch.
Jazzy,
You're blocked. You're blocked. Dude, shut the fuck up. You're blocked forever. I don't give a fuck what your stupid broke white ass got to say. You're a white nigga with a wife that is always on Clubhouse. Hello?
bye.
Your wife is fucking black niggas while you're on here trying to fuck at. Your wife is sucking all the black chicks in motherfucking Utah, nigga. And I'm a sister. I'm gonna suck my brother's black dick down your wife's throat, nigga. How about that, you? Yeah. Your fucking black dick sucking wife, nigga. Fuck you. And your mom's gonna suck my brother's dick right after her.
What the fuck?
Yeah, kid. I'm gonna fucking help the shit out them white bitches. Chill. Yeah. Chill. Shut the fuck up and go get your wife to suck my brother's dick. Now.
Liz, you're
Right now, Q.
you're being a man. Liz.
Right now.
You're acting like a man, Liz. How about
Yo,
you be feminine black women?
I'll be back when she's gone, bro.
Black women are supposed to be feminine, not act like men. What did I do?
That creature is the mother of the child.
That's very unfortunate that black women are able to breed. You know, I still believe in slavery because, you know, it would have gotten rid of this mess. I actually heard, like, jokes apart, I actually heard that black people were way more productive during slavery than when they were giving rights.
Well, that's because cotton picking season's only 1 month a year. Yeah, you're gonna be productive.
Ping me in when she comes back. It's nice to see you, Oscar. Rick.
Q plus, what's up, bro?
Have a good evening. Ping me
All
when
right,
she comes
bro.
back.
Leah, what's up, Leah? Clyde, you gotta stop being like that. You're a black woman yourself.
I'm not black. Bro, what is wrong with this black Americans trying to recruit other people from other cultures to be part of them? I don't even have a black accent. I don't talk like an animal. I'm not. Can you guys just
never meet him.
Can you guys accept people that want to be you?
Oh, but you have to use your accent.
Like, you guys, like, no, it's not everybody that wants to be you guys. I'd rather be white. I think white is prettier than being a black American. That's just me. I think they're much more well kept. They're a lot more well kept than blacks. Blacks are a lot more
They act like primates, you know.
I'm adding you. I like that talk. He must be the life of the party.
Damn. Shit's crazy, man. Clubhouse is a hell of a house for the clowns.
Are you Eastern European, Claire?
Okay, one of my parents is European, one of my parents is African.
Oh, that's why Jazzy was saying.
Yeah, and even from my parent from Africa, they don't even like Black Americans. Neither of my parents' sides like Black Americans. So I got it from my parents.
Diego, she's trying to be police.
Yeah, my mom is Somalian.
Obviously.
My mom is Somalian.
Oh, Somalians aren't really black, are they?
No, we don't identify as with Black Americans. Nobody likes them. These people, nobody likes those people. Nobody. Native Americans, they don't like them. Africans, they don't like them. Europeans don't like them. They're allergic to being liked. Like, and they force people to be part of them. Like, I just reject them. Hi, Lips.
Lips, Q-Puss was on your dick. He's like, ping me when Jazzy gets back. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I know. These niggas don't got no life.
Your voice is cracky. Like, did you lose your voice?
Not cracky.
And her skin is ashy.
Did you lose your voice, Lip?
Oh, yes, I did.
Right.
Yeah. You wish my fucking voice was cracky, you know?
Right.
What's cracky is that fingernail polish you did yourself because you can't afford to go to the nail salon.
It's Memorial Day. Everywhere is closed.
You said that there was somewhere open. You just couldn't
No,
afford
there's
to
not.
go.
I lied. There's nowhere else.
You said you couldn't afford to go.
No, my dad has a lot of money. I can go if I want to.
Oh, so why you own nail polish? I don't even own a bottle, bitch.
Because it's aesthetic. I'm not
You're
black and
broke.
ratchet.
You're a broke bitch. That's the problem.
Here we go.
Broke bitch. Imagine you fucking broke bitch.
Wait, Jazzy, you don't include with your hairstyling?
Do this shit, bitch. Huh?
Some nails? You don't include nails with your hairstyle?
No, I don't do nails.
That's not like a package deal that they offer? I don't go.
Yeah, some cosmetologists do nails. I don't do nails. We have a nail tech there. I don't do nails though.
I heard it's pretty straightforward. It's like in and out type of thing now with the gels. That's what my sister said.
Yeah, I get gel too. You don't have to fuck up your nail polish.
Yeah, I use my natural nails.
Gels
mess up your natural. You don't have any natural nails. Name me
Oh,
something
yeah.
black.
You know why? Because I put my fist in your,
Name me
in
something
your
black
ass
Americans do that is
and your
natural.
fucking nasty acid from your booty.
I have better hair than
Took
you.
all my motherfucking
I
fingernails
have better hair
off
than
my
you.
hair.
Let's go hair.
I hope you do.
Yeah, because I do.
Yeah, I wouldn't care for it.
Your hair texture.
I do hair. My hair could look any way I want it to.
I use your hair to wash my plate.
Yeah, I know.
Right. That's what your hair texture is.
Imagine thinking you're gonna hurt my feelings by talking about
Your hair texture is my
hair.
tongue that I
Your hair
clean
is
my
nasty
house
as
with.
fuck.
Okay, Lips?
Your hair is nasty.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I'll let you pack me up this time.
I don't feel like it.
I definitely sent you on your way to FedEx the first time. I don't know why they returned.
No, I actually like this.
I don't know who, and I must have didn't pay for the postage.
My dad,
you gotta go back. You gotta go back. No, it's okay. You can get out the box.
Yeah, we have dinner around that time in my house, so.
Yeah, okay.
Does that sound? Do you guys have dinner at your house? You know, your dad. Is that our sensitive topic to go to? Lips?
No, not at all. Nothing anyone says on here could ever hurt my feelings. You all are
Have you ever watched that movie?
You all are poor with no friends.
Right.
No
Have you
family.
watched that
You're on this app 24/7 starting shit, lying about your life.
I'm not even 27 yet.
I said 24/7.
I'm gonna be 27 the next
I said you're on the app and you're so retarded. This is my point. I said you're on the app 24/7.
Oh. Well, I don't have any kids.
Yeah, this is my point.
be here. You're meant to.
No, you're not meant to be here. This app was meant for networking people for business. I'm gonna remove you.
Why is this masculine black woman like muting me?
Oh, and why is this bitch going to the hallway? See ya. Anyone else want to get packed up before I go take a shower? Huh? Anybody else want some motherfucking work? You wanna go take a motherfucking bath? Get the fuck out! Get out! Oh, I fucking thought so. You fight! You're not welcome here! Alright? You can shine this sucker. You can turn the son of it sideways. And you can cut it. Save your ass. Bye. Let's go. I think black people are scared. Bye. Get the fuck out. Bye. Bye.
Can you imagine Jesse squealing in bed? It's a fucking amazing.
Hey, talk. Hello?
Hello. Can everything?
Can you hear me?
Oscar, I just want you to know you ruined the content, right? You let this fucking retarded bitch jump in the middle, you left, Abby left, everything's over now. Men are retarded. Don't ever think I'm gonna put on a show for you again. You and Rick owe me fucking $50 a piece for packing them the fuck up. I will enforce you, motherfuckers. But you need to learn how to moderate the fucking room, Oscar. You really do. You need to learn that people who are annoyances, like fucking, what's her name? Claire, needs to go while I'm packing people up. Damn.
I'm sorry, I gotta go to the bathroom and get some Tylenol. You gave me a bloody migraine.
Hurry up and
I also have to give respect to the American people. So as much dignity and respect that he gave Americans, that's how much dignity and respect he should get.
They asking Israel to ceasefire. I did not hear nobody saying, release the hostage or we coming on you also. Not even a single state, country, institute whatsoever. They're going to come and say, release the hostage or we coming to kill you.
You know what?
But everybody's coming from Israel.
You know what else they didn't say? They didn't say we open our gates for Palestinian refugees.
Exactly. For that, I don't blame them. Answer to his body.
No, but you know.
Canada just took it 5,000 or taking it. And that's why they're having all those anti-Semitic incidents right now.
Because those who take, they getting $5,000 per head. It is also taking 700 a day. But what is 700 compared to 1.4 million?
No, to Egypt already like 80,000 people left.
Yeah, but Egypt got $5,000 per head for that.
Yeah. Someone made $500 million just from letting some people walk through a gate.
Exactly.
A land gate. They don't even need to board the flight. They just need to cross like a caravan.
Oh, the corruption. Can't handle it.
What's you in the Islamic world?
Right. Why are these liberals simping? Why are they acting simping for corruption, misogyny, homophobia?
Wow. So surprising.
It's everything they're against. And that's what kills me. It fucking kills me.
It's everything that they're against, but they're not against corruption when it comes to their own self. Do not forget that.
That's true. And they're also fools because they'll be the first people that Hamas will kill if they're off the building. The first people. I don't get it.
Like I saw a video, the guy that goes and asks questions, you know this, that he goes and asks Israeli Palestinian questions. So he says, okay, what do you think about the support that you're getting from with Palestine? He's like, we want the support of anyone, but not from them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's fucking weird. I've literally been in rooms with gay people with like the Palestinian coming in there saying the same thing. Oh, you are perverts. We don't want your support.
Can I get a
They're just sitting there. They're literally just
Oh, yeah.
And then the next day they'll be pro-Palestinian. And I'm like, what? Are they just trying to think? I guess it's just to fit in. I guess they want to be a part of the group. It has to be. It has to be.
No, Hampton, you're self-centering. They want your propaganda support. They just don't want you to actually be a part of their society once they win, because then they'll throw you off the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you want everybody to speak wrong? Why get something wrong? See you tomorrow. I think black people are they're Bye. Get the fuck out. Bye.
Can you imagine Jesse squealing in bed? It's a fucking amazing. It would be worth the experience.
I'm supposed to be mad.
Can you imagine owning a slave and then that's being Jesse?
You're being a man. Right now. You're acting like a man, Lips. How about you accept it? I'll be back when she's gone, bro. Black women are supposed to be feminine and not act like men. What did I do?
Can you imagine owning a slave and then ends up being Jesse?
You're Why do you want everybody to be wrong? Lock yourself in off. See you tomorrow. Bye. You don't vote for me anyway. I think black people are they're bye. Get the fuck out. Bye.
Can you imagine Jesse squealing in bed? It's a fucking amazing. It would be worth the experience.
I'm supposed to be mad.
Can you imagine owning a slave and then ends up being Jesse? Whoa. Damn, Q, why you Jazzy,
Okay, I'm gonna pause it. So I put that on TikTok. It's going up on YouTube. I mean,
oh, I need to see that.
Thank you.
yeah, so the amount of projection is incredible. I mean, you know, if you really do understand psychology and projection, the whole thing, I mean, I do have compassion for her. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think that everything she says is who she is, and she's projecting everything. So in many ways, we're kind of torturing her and not helping her, but it's basically impossible to help her because we are all our own worst enemy. Look at my PTR and just imagine Jazzy doing that and actually doing that. She would be at peace. This app, in many ways, is driving her crazy.
I want to watch this later.
It's a private TikTok.
Oh, come on.
You can
everything you do.
Well, you can. Okay, so if you want to follow it, it's called Clowns Movies on TikTok. It's a recording of Clown House from the past 6 months. I've got hundreds of TikToks of all of you. And this one is a very special one.
What makes it special?
Jazzy is she caused a migraine. I had to go to the emergency room. So she can kill with a word. She is the Mahdi. She is the chosen one. She is the Kwisatz Haderach. She can kill with a word. Where do you think her husband is? Her husband is dead, buried in the ground. She talked to him today.
What do you want, Rico? Fucking nosy ass nigga.
Just saying hi.
Bullshit, you fucking nosy shit. What did you do that you dragged me into this shit?
Drag you? I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did, bitch. What the fuck did you do that you made that fucking damn chimpanzee come to me? I didn't do shit to you. So I don't know what.
Shit. I'm gonna leave the room because I'm not getting involved.
I think you should leave. That's a smart thing you should do.
Yeah, because I didn't do anything.
Okay. Don't fuck with me. And you too, you fucking kike ass nigger, David. Fucking nigger faggot.
So I'll put the link to the YouTube video in the chat, and I encourage you to play that video for her so she can get some audio feedback on her.
TikTok.
It's called Clowns Movies.
No underscores?
No. The YouTube is called Clowns Podcast. I mean, and let's be honest, she is the content. You know, to her own detriment, obviously.
But she's self-aware, though. You think it's like her lashing out, but she knows what she's doing.
Oh, I agree. There's a lot of women like that. She's not the only one.
She's a mammy.
She likes it. It feels good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is her dopamine feedback loop. Instead of going to the gym, she just screams into the phone.
It's like some women like to yell during sex, and then they want you to think that it's you that's doing that to them, but like really, they just like to scream during sex.
No. This is a fat person substitute for the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. What was that, Ryan? Are you okay? I'm sorry, but I'm making that fucking nigger bitch AI right now. I'm doing AI generator on fucking damn thing, bitch. You don't fuck with me, bitch. Fucking bitch ass, monkey ass, nigger ass, fucking coon ass, matata. Oh, great.
I really don't understand why people disagree with you or don't like you, Mickey Mouse. To me, you're a very educated, intelligent, beautiful, wonderful person.
Oh, honey, I only play a fucking buffoon in Clubhouse. In the real world, let's just keep it secret, you know? The good actor doesn't reveal their methods.
Sucking cock is a method.
Oh, that's Ryan's sex. Not me.
Anyways, it's processing. We got 8 minutes left till Jazzy goes prime time. She's going to go thermonuclear. This is a good one. If she gets to Netflix before me or Hampton, I'm going to be pissed.
All right, I'm going to follow you. I don't have to fix up all that.
Fix my phone! Fix my phone! Fix my phone! Get this black bitch out of here! Get her the fuck out! Get out! You black bitch are not welcome here!
Why do you want everybody to speak black?
Bye! Bye-bye!
You ain't black.
It's kind of dystopian. Okay, if you want to, I don't know if you can pin a link to this room, but it's in the chat. Somebody kicked me. Everybody's so sensitive.
Bye! I get something wrong. See you tomorrow! Bye!
I'm just going to leave this one on. Pepe, I'm going to leave this one on loop forever. Just going to run forever. I think I'm done with Clown House. I think this is the one. I think this is the last track I need to create. This one kind of does it for me.
Bye! Get the fuck out! Bye! Bye!
Imagine Jesse squealing in bed. It's a fucking amazing. It would be worth the experience.
I'm supposed to be mad.
Can you imagine owning a slave and it ends up being Jesse?
That's how. Can you imagine being a white woman trying to fuck Jesse on the ass, bitch? That's how
that creature is the mother of the child.
That's very unfortunate that black women are able to breed. You know, I still believe in slavery because, you know, it would have been this mess. I actually heard, like, jokes apart, I actually heard that black people were way more productive during slavery than when they were giving rights.
Well, that's because cotton picking season's only 1 month a year, so yeah, you're gonna be productive.
Ping me in when she comes back. You lost her right.
Oh, Ishmael's here. Oh, Ishmael. Oh, you're about to enjoy yourself. Welcome to the jungle where the gorillas roam Maine. This is the Clown Podcast.
Claire, you gotta stop being like that. You're a black woman yourself.
I'm not black. Bro, what is wrong with this black Americans trying to recruit other people from other cultures to be part of them? I don't even have a black accent. I don't talk like an animal. I'm not. Can you guys can you guys accept people that want to be you?
Sounds like she has the Eastern European accent to me.
Like, you guys, like, no, it's not everybody that wants to be you guys. I'd rather be white. I think white is prettier than being a black American. That's just me. I think they're much more well kept. They're a lot more well kept
Gunshots.
than black.
I was listening to these people earlier. I think that this woman Claire is full of shit.
Well, I don't know. 50 people got shot, 10 people murdered this weekend in Chicago.
I'm adding you. I like that talk. He must be the life of the party. Damn. Shit's crazy, man. Clubhouse is a hell of a house for the clowns. Are you Eastern European, Claire?
Okay, one of my parents is European, one of my parents is African.
Oh, that's why Jazzy was saying.
Yeah, and even from my parents from Africa, they don't even like black Americans. Neither of my parents' sides like black Americans. So I got it from my parents.
Diego, she's trying to be police.
Yeah, my mom is Somalian.
Irish.
My mom is Somalian.
Oh, Somalians aren't really black, are they?
No, we don't identify as which black Americans. Nobody likes them. These people, nobody likes those people. Nobody. Native Americans, they don't like them. Africans, they don't like them. Europeans don't like them. They're allergic to being liked. Like, and they force people to be part of them. Like, I just reject them.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Lips, Q-Puss is on your dick. He's like, ping me when Jazzy gets back. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I know. These niggas don't got no life.
Your voice is cracky. Like, did you lose your voice? Did you lose your voice, Liv?
Oh, yes, I did.
Right.
Yeah. You wish my fucking voice was cracky, yo.
Right.
What's cracky is that fingernail polish you did yourself because you can't afford to go to the nail salon.
It's Memorial Day. Everywhere is closed.
You said that there was somewhere open. You just couldn't.
No, there's not. I lied. There's nowhere else.
You said you couldn't afford to go.
No, my dad has a lot of money. I can go if I want to.
So why you own nail polish? I don't even own a bottle, bitch.
Because it's aesthetic. I'm not
You're
black
broke.
fashion.
You're a broke bitch. That's the problem.
Here we go.
Broke bitch. Imagine you fucking broke bitch. Talking about my
You don't include when you hairstyling?
this shit, bitch.
Some nails? You don't include nails with your hairstyle?
No, I don't do nails.
That's not like a package deal that they offer? I don't go.
Yeah, some cosmetologists do nails.
Link above. Hypnosis, psychology, psychologist, wisdom, philosophy, God, anger management. Starring the world famous Jazzy. Produced and recorded by Zen Tao. Go to Clowns Podcast, Clowns Movies.
You don't have to fuck up your nail polish.
Yeah, I use my natural nails. Gels mess up your natural. You don't have any natural nails. Maybe something black.
You know why? Because I put my fingers in your ass and your
touch your
I do hair. My hair can look any way I want it.
I use your hair to wash my plate.
Yeah, I know.
Right. That's what your hair is.
Imagine thinking you're gonna hurt my
Oh,
feelings.
Issa, my darling. My darling dear, we're doing some anger management analysis for our good friend Jazzy here so she can be more aware of her absolute insanity and stupidity.
Are you in a room right now?
No, this is a recording from a few minutes ago. Link above on my new YouTube, Clowns Movies.
Is that from the room in Austin?
This just happened about 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Right.
I'll let you back me up this time.
I don't feel like it.
Now notice that. That's a very subtle one-up. I'll let you pack me up this one time.
I sent you on your way to FedEx the first time. I don't know why they returned.
No, I actually like the.
I don't know who.
Actually, that's pretty smart. I'll let you pack me up this one time because I sent you to FedEx the first time, bitch.
I'm going to take this opportunity to show Issa my PTR. Thank you.
Let me actually see it.
Is that your wife?
Oh, that's his dandelion one. I bought a bottle. He sent it to me FedEx.
Oh, that's amazing. At least you get to try it. Was it good?
Oh my god, it was so good. It's sold out. I had to buy it a year in advance. I bought it last year. He sells only 150 bottles a year. It's the best wine I've ever tasted.
I've been trying to get a couple of them, and I wasn't able to get some when I was in the US.
Issa, just send me the address and I will send it to you regardless of the cost.
Fucking Anton over here making noise. Jesus Christ. I was wondering what the fuck that noise was.
But aren't you going to be back in California?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway, let's keep going, and then we talk about the wine.
Let's keep going with the clowning around.
Okay, it's almost finished. There's only.
Just tell me, what room was this, and who was there?
There's a whole bunch of people. It was the
Jazzy
crew.
got packed up.
Yeah, it was the normal crew.
Because I was listening to another one from a few minutes ago when she was in Oscar's room and she was fighting with Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that was Oscar's room, actually, yeah.
Earlier, there was a woman named Claire who was pretending to be a black-hating black person, maybe. Who knows who she is? Who knows who any of these people are?
It's ridiculous. I was listening to it and I was thinking, why am I listening to this shit that's happening thousands of kilometers away? And I am even talking to these people. This makes no sense to my life. I'm gonna have a coffee tomorrow with two beautiful friends of mine that, they live in Switzerland, similar peaceful or other thing, you know? Like, I would never cross paths with Jazzy or these guys.
I know, but that's why Clown House is very much like, it's a content generation space, meaning that...
Wow. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, can you PTR right now or no?
What?
PTR?
PTR.
What was that, a black hole?
PTR these nuts. You can't see my PTR?
No, it 18.
It
looks like a run.
It looks like
I
can't see it.
You can see it?
No, I can't see it.
Yeah, but just in the small one.
Right, just in the small one. You
Fuck,
can't
can't see shit.
So I screenshot and I zoomed it out.
Oh, that's George. I couldn't tell what that was.
Yeah, you can't post it. The Clubhouse has detected the George Floyd image, and you cannot post it.
That's amazing.
I wonder if you can post this one. Let's do a PTR test. PTR.
Could you imagine doing blackface? No, that's already blacked out. Can't see it. Imagine doing blackface and recreating.
No, that's already NSFW.
Bro, all that this is the picture. It's Derek Chauvin's face when he's looking at George.
Okay, just
Oh my gosh! I
Just
can't
get out
believe
and
it.
come back in, and maybe we'll see it. Get out of the room and come back in.
I'm just gonna
cares? Who cares? I think the point is he's making a point. The fact that these images, just as a profile picture.
That's the reason why I said get out and come back in. Sorry.
All right, PTR. PTR.
You son of a bitch, it's so funny. Okay, let me finish playing this. There's just 2 minutes left. Here we go.
You could get out the box.
Yeah, we have dinner around that time in my house, so.
Yeah, okay.
Does that sound, do you guys have dinner at your house? You know, your dad? Is that our sensitive topics go to? Lips?
No, not at all. Nothing anyone says on here could ever hurt my feelings. You all
have you ever watched that movie?
You all are poor with no friends.
Right.
No
have you watched that movie?
You're on this app 24/7. Start
So you're all poor with no friends and family. Is she projecting?
shit lying about your life.
I'm not even 27 yet.
I said 24/7.
I'm gonna be 27 in the
I said you're on the app and you're so retarded. This is my point. I said you're on the app 24/7.
Oh. Well, I don't have any kids.
Yeah, this is my point. Retards like you, I don't give a fuck what you say. You can talk about my dead grandmother.
No,
It would never penetrate
you have kids.
because you're a fucking retard. Literally.
You have bills to pay.
Literally, I do, and I pay them all. I pay them all.
You have bills to pay.
I don't care. You're a kid. You're a kid. Paying bills is fun to me.
I am a kid. That's why I'm meant to be here. You're meant to be
No, you're not meant to be here. This app was meant for networking people for business. I'm going to remove you.
When is this masculine black woman like meeting me?
And why is this chick going to the hallway? See ya.
The end.
Anyone else want to get packed up before I go take a shower? Huh?
So this is how TikTok does it. TikTok does provide like an audio overlay. So the beginning has this audio over. You can click the link above if you want to watch it. But this is how I'm now basically creating these rooms. I'm recording them on a 10-minute setting in TikTok and then just posting it to YouTube and then live streaming on other phones. But yeah, that was my work for this evening for Clown Podcast. So anyways, moving on, Pepe Roni, welcome back to the room. We have somebody named Anton in Shy Podcast. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, Anton. Go ahead.
All right, Shy Podcast. My name's Anton, and I'm from the east side of Madison, and I like big booty bitches.
Is that it?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, congratulations, Anton. You made it to Shy Podcast. Congrats. Moving on. So, Issa, what did you want to talk about prior to that? Like, there's all kinds of drama happening on this app. People, Rick or whatever, is talking. Oh, how did she know my last name? How did she know my like? It's people want these little micro dramas because otherwise this app is super boring, and so that's what's happening in my opinion. But Issa already knows she's her own worst enemy. Same with me. Same with Ishmael. So Ishmael, you fell for my Rewild Chicago thing with the Groupon. It was all a ploy to get you to be more active in your marketing strategy. Has Groupon reached out to you yet to form your partnership?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Groupon.
Yeah, the more you sell, the more Groupon makes, the more you make.
What's good for the Groupon is good for the gander.
That's right. Oh, so it's been an exhausting day. I am about to hang up my clown house clown shoes. I'm like getting exhausted with this, and I've been gardening outside my house, and like it's such backbreaking work. But it's so much more fulfilling than recording Jazzy Give Me a Migraine. So I may hang up my clown house boots for a while and go on a summer sabbatical, and just create a room and just call it Gone Fishing. And, I will literally be fishing. So It'll be interesting to see what happens in the fall when we come back from our summer sabbatical. But I wish you all well. And Issa, I thought about how we're going to give birth to our online burner baby, and the ketubah and the circumcision. I mean, do you think it's too weird if we LARP creating an online clown house baby? I get the feeling people will be like, this is just weird. But it's all theatrical. It's all performative. You know, just think of this as like the stage at a theater production company, and we have to come up with content for our ticket purchasers. Oh. Right strike. Jamaican lager beer, 4.7% alcohol per volume, 11.2 fluid ounces. You don't see Haiti putting out beers, do you? At least the Jamaicans did one thing right. That's right. So what are you doing this evening, Ishmael? Because I am about to keep clowning around before I...
Yeah, I'm going to go to sleep.
Okay, we're going to Shalom.
We're going to Shalom.
That's my favorite part. And then the U.S. government chose them because they chose them, not because of the House of Reps. They thought
That guy's voting for Joe Biden for sure.
If that was the major crux of the debate, then I can get it. But if it was like about Jesus being the word of Allah, and I mentioned.
God damn, this app is so glitchy. There's so much happening in the app. It's like, I don't even know how it runs on my cell phone.
You know, everything
It keeps crashing.
that's the thing.
There's like a pop-up comes up and it's you have to click wait, otherwise it does not work, which is hilarious. It's like the wait thing is like preventing bots. Clubhouse isn't responding. Okay, so I'll wait. Crashing. This app is broke. It's almost like a profile can't take on too many friends and whatnot. It makes it almost impossible to use. It seems like there's a peak usage of Clown House right now, about 6 o'clock p.m. CST, 7 EST. I can't even use the app. It's garbage.
I'm not in the mood for you. I love you a lot, but I have to do groceries in like 10 days, and I'm just like having hunger. I'm trying to lose weight for you. Hello.
Sorry, I just dropped the phone. What did you say?
I said I'm not in the mood for you today. I've been like not doing groceries for 10 days, and I'm going crazy.
Well, I encourage you to meditate. It's a good time to start meditating.
I'm just not in the mood today.
I know, but meditation will help you with your mood swing.
I No, but it's fucking 4 a.m. I'm not gonna do meditation right now. Fuck that shit.
Well, you could do a mantra.
I don't want to be calm and shit. I want to embrace my anger. But
It's 4 in the morning. Do you know how unhealthy that is? You should be sleeping at 4 in the morning.
I know, dear. Come put me into bed. Sing me a song. Do your snake flute for once.
No.
I will go to bed, I promise.
This is a you problem, not a me problem. I've played my snake
No,
flute
it's
plenty.
your problem because I'm gonna remove you.
Oh, I don't care. Just go right ahead.
No. Fix my phone. We just had a fight with Jesse. Bro, I didn't. Pussy ass.
Bitch, he was there.
He was there? Oh, okay, I didn't see.
Yeah,
Oh my god, Ryan.
Oh my god, Ryan, you're so fucking chismosa.
You're so fucking retarded for somebody
Dicha,
who's smart.
déjame dicha demasiado.
Ryan, you're even pissing me off now.
Okay.
What are you saying?
But I was next with you.
This is why I'm not ready for children.
Really? Good, bitch. You might fucking
Yeah.
kill them.
Either my children have to be smart, and I have to make children with a white man.
Oh, not the one that you're picking out so far.
I didn't pick anyone.
No, but the Downies are picking you on the fucking Instagram feed.
That's true. I'm getting crazy. Like, if I have a dummy, I don't know what I would do, honestly.
Abort it.
I think I will commit suicide.
So it's a little hating. Yeah, remember she eats babies?
Oh, lol. You guys are so fucking evil. Oh, I love that.
I am the birds on the summer.
Hello.
What do you want? Stupid ass fucking teacher.
No, stop. Don't come at him. Lucy.
Picture, nigga.
No.
Show it to me. I'll show you mine. I look
Even
better than you.
I don't know. Even I don't know how it looks like.
I look better than you, nigga.
I don't believe that.
I doubt it.
Hello, Goshi, Pussy looks very good. I would do him, yeah. I will give him my virginity.
Oh my god.
Okay, this guy is getting 50-150. I'm actually with him.
I mean, it's all kinds of bullshit. This,
You don't belong to me, you ain't.
I think black people are
Bye. Get the fuck out. Bye. Bye.
Imagine Jesse squealing in bed. It's a fucking amazing. It would be worth the experience.
I'm supposed to be mad.
Can you imagine owning a slave and then ends up being Jesse?
What about the question is back to your mouth is the dirtiest part of your body? That's a and a lot of people don't do that. Like, what are you talking about? Especially after I suck dick. Let me tell you, I wash my mouth so good. You put, do you gargle with peroxide?
Right now. I'll be. Get this black bitch out of here. Get her the fuck out. Get out. You black bitch, you're not welcome here.
Why do you want everybody to be black?
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Black is something wrong.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
You don't vote for me, you ain't.
I think black people are they're
Bye. Bye. Get the fuck out. Bye. Bye.
Imagine Jesse squealing in bed. It's a fucking amazing. It would be worth the experience.
I'm supposed to be mad.
Can you imagine owning a slave and then ends up being Jesse?
Can you imagine being a white loser trying to fuck daddy on the knock, bitch? Shut your white ass up, bitch.
Damn, Q.
I'm a white loser. You're mad because I blocked you. You're blocked for life. You stupid son of a bitch.
Jesse,
You're blocked. You're blocked. Dude, shut the fuck up. You're blocked forever. I don't give a fuck what that stupid broke white ass got to say. You're a white nigga with a wife that is always on Clubhouse. Hello? Bye. Your wife is fucking black niggas while you're on here trying to fuck at you. Your wife is sucking all the black dicks in motherfucking Utah, nigga. And I'm a sister. I'm gonna stuff my brother's black dick down your walls, nigga. How about that, you? Yeah. Your fucking black dick suck your wife, nigga. Fuck you. And your mom's gonna suck my brother's dick right after her. Yeah, kid. I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out the white bitches. Chill. Yeah. Chill. Shut the fuck up and go get your wife. Suck my brother's dick. Now. Right now, you.
You're being a man.
Right now.
You're acting like a man, Lips. How about
Yo,
Oscar?
I'll be back when she's gone, bro.
Black women are supposed to be feminine, not act like mad.
Nature has mercifully arranged the principle.
You black bitch, you're not welcome here.
Why do you want everybody to be black?
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Black is something wrong.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
You don't vote for me, you ain't.
I think black people are they're
Bye. Bye. Get the fuck out. Bye. Bye.
Imagine Jesse squealing in bed. It's a fucking amazing. It would be worth the experience.
I'm supposed to be mad.
Can you imagine owning a slave and then ends up being Jesse?
Can you imagine being a white loser trying to fuck daddy on the knock, bitch? Shut your white ass up, bitch.
Damn, Q.
I'm a white loser. You're mad because I blocked you. You're blocked for life. You stupid son of a bitch.
Jesse,
You're blocked. You're blocked. Dude, shut the fuck up. You're blocked forever. with your wife and suck my brother's dick. Now.
Lance, you're
Right now, Q.
you're being a man. Lance.
Right now.
You're acting like a man, Lance.
Okay, everybody, welcome to Republican Chicago. This is Rumble. This is my first time creating a Rumble video, so thank you for being here. You can see I'm live streaming myself across about 15 different cell phones. We vote Trump, we vote Republican. If we can't vote Trump, we can't vote Republican, we'll vote for Kennedy. It's just me. If Trump could be president and Kennedy could be vice president and then Kennedy could become president, I mean, that's the ship we need to write. 8 years of pragmatism, 8 years of paying down the debt and getting the financial ship righted, and then eventually getting rid of the Federal Reserve and all the Fugazi congressional amendments. So thanks for being here. Hope you enjoy my first Rumble podcast. I'm here with Ishmael. He can identify himself if he wants to. Okay, I guess he does. It's Zach De La Ruta. And he's apparently on the phone right now. Oh, no, he's here. So, Zach, you're now live on my Rumble. This is called Republican Chicago. If you want to invite people to the room, this is the Jewish Clown Academy in the Clown Podcast. Go to clownpodcast.com for more. Or go to hypnosiscommunication.com for more. Or republicanchicago.com for more. So, Zach, we were talking about,
Can I go back in time and change?
what were we talking about? Oh, you were talking about
Just
the
recently, I was approached by
Portnoy
a friend.
statement. What was it? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, sorry about that. That was a business call because I'm a businessman.
Yeah, that's fine. So,
But, I mean, you were telling me you want to finish your part about the Lebowski.
oh, yeah,
Is it no longer relevant? He's with Maud, and Maud says, he says what? I forget what he says. She says, tell me about
he
your
says,
childhood.
tell me about your life, Jeffrey. And he says, well, I helped write the Port Huron statement. So so I went on I went on eBay and I actually bought like an actual Port Huron statement from 1964 or 69 or whatever the fuck it was. And it was like a student treatise on liberty of man and freedom of nature and things like that. But it's a weird document. I have to find it, but I bought it, as an antique from, a reference to Big Lebowski.
And it sounds like Portnoy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I'm not sure. So, Colin is gone, so I can't even tell you to look at my shows on Colin.
Yeah, Rumble is what it is now. And right now, you're actually on my first Rumble podcast on Republican Chicago.
Rumble is good, but isn't Rumble like it's already, the reputation has already been tainted.
Well, Colin got bought out by Rumble, so I don't know what to tell you.
And Rumble also, I looked at Rumble. Is it the same as Calling, where you can have a live room and you're recording at the same time, and you're archiving?
Mm-hmm. And you can upload too, and you can monetize, there as well.
So why use fucking Clownhouse at all? Why are people still using Clownhouse? I got kicked off.
It's for creation, because where else can all of a sudden you turn on your phone and call up 30 people and have them all sit there and have a conversation? So it's for creators. And I talked to Joe, the operator, one of the employees of this app yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fucking. He didn't say anything, but he did say something interesting. I was like, "What are your observations after many years of listening into rooms?" He said, I can't believe people just keep...
How stupid people are.
Yeah, he's like, I can't believe people just keep talking to each other's ears. And then I said, okay, well then I have a more complicated question for you. What is the difference between implicit non-duality and explicit duality? And he's like, I'm not that smart. And then he said, I guess it's kind of like the chicken egg. And I was like, yeah, exactly. And then at the end of the conversation, we made a full loop, and it came back to the concept of duality versus non-duality, or chicken and egg. And I was like, wow.
What was the context that you were talking to this person in?
He came into a Jewish room, and then I started telling him, I was like, what's up with you? I was like, you and your co-founder, you're like LGBTQ Adderalls. your town hall meetings or hypnosis rooms. I said, where are the fucking ads? And then I said, go check out this Reason article about real-time bidding exchanges. The government is buying data through real-time bidding exchanges, and you guys are technically only afloat because the government is buying data from you. And he didn't dispute any of that. And then I said, it doesn't really matter to me. I was like, this is a great app. You guys have created something special. God bless you. I was like, if there was a Google ad here right now, I would click it for you, Joe. And he's like, thank you.
He said thank you in the chat.
In the chat, or he did actually communicate with me and other people in the room briefly. Then he left.
He spoke with his voice.
Yeah, I have it on record.
Oh, interesting. So they're floating around here.
Yeah.
They're clowns. They're clowns like the rest of us.
Yeah, but he might be smart because he knew the chicken and the egg thing. So he's not dumb.
Yo, finally, John, what's up?
Cuckoo. Oh, this is my man. You blocked me on my Instagram. Apparently, you couldn't stand screenshots.
Sort of weird folder for some. I don't know, what was it?
I used you for a folder as if it's putting any. I'm just annoying you, Cuckoo. I was intentionally annoying you to prove to you that you're.
I was gonna say that or the other thing, so it's either or. It's fine. It's okay, bro. I was gonna say I can make you a special account just for you. You can put all that stuff.
No, dude, it's just to show you like how annoying I can be. So Zach, Cuckoo knows somebody. He knows a guy that works at Netflix who's like a successful actor.
Not just one guy.
Oh, not just one guy. But anyways, Cuckoo wants to collab and he wants to get a script created.
You know what's funny about this? That it could have already been done. We could only
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I proved that you're not.
Use me as your weird folder, and I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, I proved that you're not worthy to even work with.
I'm gonna do this. I knew it, John.
How'd you know?
Because it's either or, man.
It's either or.
Anyway, so we could have already been rich and famous.
I already am rich and famous. It's you who's working on it. That's a you problem, buddy. I am rich and I am famous. Oh, people do know me on this app. They fear me. They love me.
And then, if a crowd forms, just then you're famous, but you're not famous, okay? Nobody knows.
All right, Cuckoo, we're having a business meeting here. We're talking business.
This is your podcast. This is your podcast you always make.
We're talking business here.
It's not a podcast. It's something new. I mean, it's a live streaming from Clubhouse rooms. That's what it is. A podcast. I think that a podcast has to have some sort of time limit. And I think that there has to be some sort of topic. I mean, maybe interviewing people. What I really want to do, Edmund, is I'm just going to keep calling you Edmund, if that's okay with you. But I'll call you John sometimes. But what I want to do is, I don't really want to do interviews.
Yeah.
I want to just talk about different shit. I want to just have it be me.
Yeah, well, get a Rumble account and just do it. You should have a Rumble account.
I know, but I can't. Well, no, but I would like to have the ability to post it afterwards and have people listen to it. I would like to create something that has lasting value that people can re-listen to.
Good luck. Nobody listens to shit. It's like the live stuff is the best stuff because it's the most real-time stuff. Anyways, talking about it all day long won't fucking get you the dinner. All you're doing is reading me the menu. So send me your link so I can like it, share it, and subscribe.
I love how you both are faking life right now. I mean, you've planned this, obviously.
I'm not faking.
Yeah, it's the thing. We're doing it right now. So it's happening in real life.
Yeah, there's only the now, Zach, and that's the whole thing about the Dow.
Beautiful. Like, I was thinking yesterday, John or whatever the other name is, if that's even, those are even your real names.
Yeah, my name is John.
Yeah, it's the names that can be named are not beautiful.
When people start laughing, that's when you know you've heard the Dow.
I bet that makes them wet each time when you say that.
Oh man, if they're fat, it always gets them wet.
did it go with the fatty the other day?
Yeah, I brought her home and I de-lesbianated her. After we were finished, I took her in the shower. I was like, "Do you want me to shave your armpits?" She had the biggest bushes under her pits, and she's like, "I'm actually really impressed that like you're not angry or upset over my hairy armpits." I was like, "Sweetheart, this isn't my first time at the hairy armpit rodeo. You're not special."
Was she fat?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't that take away from it?
She had like it was too much fat, but I was still working with it because like prior to that I had fucked another fatty, so like I got on the fat train and I was like, well, we'll just keep the train ride going for a little bit, then I'll get off. But she's a doctor.
I mean, I've done it.
She's a doctor, so like I had some, there's some sexual social engineering, like the truth is like, I don't. Oh, Daniel Nero's here. Hi, Daniel. So, Daniel, we're filming a podcast right now, FYI. It's on Rumble under Republic in Chicago. I don't need to talk about my sexual encounter with the fatties.
John, what do you think about the name for the show, The Fallen Log?
Sounds good to me, but the log is a metaphor for the man, or a pole is actually a great metaphor for a man or a person.
Does it sound too much like a dropping turd?
Yeah, what about just the log? Sounds like you're taking the Cosby Kids to the beach, which I'll probably have to do shortly.
Right.
Hi, Daniel. So, Daniel, tell us your worldview, because that's what Darth Dawkins asked me on stage. I told him my worldview, and then I think he immediately had like a shitstorm and kicked me out. Or I asked him what his worldview is. I can't remember. I think he asked me what my worldview is. I was like, that's a very complicated, difficult question to answer, but I will try. Anyway, so Daniel, what is your worldview?
Shalom. It's okay to, because in time there is no time.
Okay, that's fine. But if you're a Jew, then what are your, I guess, do you have any mystical understandings?
Stop us from achieving our countdown dreams. We're gonna do it. We're getting the show all set up for you now. It's time to go to the Jefferson Park News Hour. I'm exhausted singing this song. That's okay now. 'Cause the coach is
Population.
to sing in the auto-tune room. We're gonna do it. Okay, thanks everybody. That was the intro song to Clown Podcast. We are now moving on to a room with David Bobadilla called Black People Don't Talk to Bobadilla. And we are beginning now, folks. Things are about to heat up. So grab your popcorn, sit tight, and get you for an exclusive podcast. Let's go.
Giving my life to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountain, the celestial waters shall flow at my word. For I am Ra incarnate, Petra, created in the flesh. I am the eidolon of my father Tanu, Lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is the sanctuary of truth, and a God sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day, and the desire of my heart realizes itself as the lofty tower when he created his works. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs. Therefore do all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto thee from thine abode in silence, unusual wisdom, or light, or power.
When you die, you go to another life. Maybe heaven, maybe purgatory, maybe hell. These are the kind of questions that make us puzzle profoundly about our existence. Death is not the end of consciousness. We talk so much about our conquest nature, our mastery of space, our subjection to the physical world. The negative and the positive, the yang and the yin, which are held to lie at the root of all phenomena in the world. The human being has himself the feeling of belonging right in nature, man not dominating nature but fitting into it and feeling perfectly at home. So in this way, through meditation, we come to that kind of profound peace which is exhibited in the faces of the Buddhas.
Hey, if your partner is being secretive with their phone, you need to do this now. Most people are unaware this simple, yet powerful website exists. If you feel suspicious about a person in your life, you need to do this before it's too late. Just enter their phone number in this app and prepare to be surprised. I wish I knew about this tool sooner, so now I am warning as many people as possible to take my advice. Just click the link, enter their phone number, and brace yourself for what comes next. Learning the truth can be scary and uncomfortable, so please be prepared when using this tool. Informed Americans across the country are using this tool every day to protect themselves.
What's really funny, it's often the woman that is the breadwinner, that is the content creator, that is making these self-flagellating videos about other women just to fucking create revenue. And so I have a problem with it. Now, is that a partnership that works for some people, where some women...
Why do you want everybody to be black? Bye! Black is something wrong. See you tomorrow! Bye! You don't move for me anyway. I think black people are... Bye! Bye!
Jesse squealing in bed. It's a fucking amazing. It would be worth the experience.
I'm supposed to be mad.
Can you imagine owning a slave and then ends up being Jesse?
That's my favorite part.
Why do you want everybody to be black? Black is something off.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
You don't vote for me, you ain't.
I think black people are they're
Bye. Get the fuck out. Bye.
Can you imagine Jesse squealing in bed? It's a fucking amazing. It would be worth the experience.
I'm supposed to be mad.
Can you imagine owning a slave and then ends up being Jesse?
Damn, Q, why you
Do you wash your legs?
Is the mother of a child.
That's right. I know stuff when they're hungry. You know, I put people in slavery because, you know, it would have returned to us.
Yeah.
Black is something off.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
You don't vote for me, you ain't.
I think black people are they're
Bye.
relationships are. You know?
No, I'm fucking with you. You know I'm. No, I ain't.
Giving my life to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountain, listen to my word. For I am Ra incarnate, Tetra, created in the flesh. I am the eidolon of my father Tanu, Lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is the sanctuary of truth, and the God sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day, and the desire of my heart realizes itself as that of the child when he created his works. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs. Therefore do all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto me from thine abode in the silence, unutterable wisdom, or light, or power. Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art still nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, with aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou, star of the east, that didst conduct the Magi, thou art the same all present in heaven and in hell. Thou that vibratest between the light and the darkness, rising, descending, changing ever, yet ever the same. The sun is thy father, thy mother the moon. The wind hath borne thee in its bosom, and earth, as ever nourished, changeless guardian of thy youth. Come thou forth, I say, come thou forth, and make all spirits subject unto thee, and let every spirit of the first under your feet, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of roaring air and of rushing fire, and every spell and spirit of God's heart run may be obedient unto thee.
Okay, so this is called Eliphas Levi, Thelema Hypnosis. I am going to play for you Eliphas Levi doing the prayer or Thoth invocation.
Or power. So, Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art still nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, and aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou, star of the...
Oh, what up, voiceover guy? Hello? 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 Oh, okay, you're gonna like this.
That's my favorite part. And then the U.S. government chose them because they chose them, not because of the house. Fuck the house. How they thought it was
I invoke Taruti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou, majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Taruti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke. O thou of the ibis head, thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of life and life, thee I invoke. Thou whose head is as an emerald, and thy heavens as the night sky blue, thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is a flaming orange as though it burned in a furnace, thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the welcome of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen conductimate whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe. I am the charioteer of the east, lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection who cometh forth from the dusk, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who company the bier to the house of rest, who pilot the ship of wrong, ever advancing onwards the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which standeth in the center of the earth. Behold, he is in me, and I in him. Mine is the radiance wherein the path floateth over the firmament. I travel upon high. I tread upon the firmament of new. I raise a flashing flame with the lightning of mine eye, ever rushing on in the splendor of the daily glorified Ra, giving my light to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountains, the celestial waters shall flow at my word. For I am Ra incarnate, Kethra, created in the flesh. I am the eidolon of my father Tanu, Lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is the sanctuary of truth, and a guard sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day, and the desire of my heart realizes itself as that of Ptah when he created his work. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs, therefore do all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto me from thine abode in the silence, unutterable wisdom, or light, or power. So, Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art still nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, and aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou, star of the east, that didst conduct the Magi, thou art the same all-present in heaven and in hell. Thou that vibratest between the light and the darkness, rising, descending, changing ever yet ever the same. The sun is thy father, thy mother the moon.
It's been going on for way too fucking long.
That's very tiring. Just listening to it. Can you imagine?
And she's the one that broke up with him.
Oh. That's amazing. So it just kind of sounds like it costs more. I think it just costs more. Because it's so fucking sensitive. It's like, oh my god. Because it makes a person like me not even want to speak to Americans because I'm so scared that you're going to cancel me. And I'm genuinely trying to be friendly and nice, but for example, if someone's acting in a bad way, I say you're acting like an animal. I say that to everyone, black, white, whatever. So I said to, there was an African American guy, and I said, you're acting like an animal. He said, an animal? You're calling me an animal? I said, yeah, what's wrong with that? And I was genuinely confused because I didn't see how it could be racist because I'm genuinely not like that, okay?
It sounded like you didn't do nothing, but...
Yeah, but I didn't cancel for that. I didn't cancel. Do you know what I mean? So it's different. It's like I can't even fucking relax. Like,
that's a you, Paul. That's a you, Paul. You're a racist.
Can someone kick him out, please?
I'm pathetic.
Say that. That's what I'm asking.
Shit, yeah, when I
like he is the Son of God, and some of them will say he is the Most High God. So I don't know which one she prefers.
Open your first checking account and we'll spot you up to $200. Your treasure awaits.
Get this cargo stores for free. Unleash your adventurous side with these ultralight, water-resistant lenses.
There's only one to this.
I invoke Tahuti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the lake. O thou, majesty of the Godhead, wisdom-crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke. O thou of the ibis head, thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of light and light, thee I invoke. Thou whose head is as an emerald, and thy heavens as the night sky blue, thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is of flaming orange as though it burned in a furnace, thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the brother of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen force whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe. I am the charioteer of the east, Lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection, who cometh forth from the dusk, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who accompany the bier to the house of rest, who pilot the ship of Rome, ever advancing onwards the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which standeth in the center of the earth. Behold, he is in me, and I in him. Mine is the radiance wherein the power floateth over the firmament. I travel upon high. I tread upon the firmament of you. I raise a flashing flame with the lightning of my eye, ever rushing on in the splendor of the daily glorified Ra, giving my light to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountains, the celestial waters shall flow at my word. For I am Ra incarnate, Kethra, created in the flesh. I am the eidolon of my father Tanu, Lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is the sanctuary of truth, and a guard sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day, and the desire of my heart realizes itself as that of the Ptah when he created his works. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs, therefore do all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto thee from thine abode in the silence, unutterable wisdom, or light, or power. So, Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art still nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, and aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou, star of the east, that didst conduct the Magi, thou art the same all-present in heaven and in hell. Thou that vibratest between the light and the darkness, rising, descending, changing ever yet ever the same. The sun is thy father, thy mother the moon.
It's been going on for way too fucking long.
It's very tiring to just listen to it.
You can imagine. And she's the one I broke up with him.
Oh. That's amazing.
Okay, this is Hermes Thoth and Self-Actualization Hypnosis. I'm going to try to do a new recording of Eliphas Levi doing a reading.
I just feel like I need to do it one more time since I'm still in the freeze. Today's the bug. Just waiting. Okay, this is great. Now I'm going to get. Ride a jet. Don't worry, my cousin's got a guy.
Right now, get Eliphas Levi was a highly influential magician and mystic born in France in 1810. He published a number of works on the subject of occultism and magic, where he offered a number of definitions. For example, in his book, The Threshold of Magical Science, he wrote, "To practice magic is to be a quack. To know magic is to be a sage. And magic is the divinity of man, achieved in union with faith." Eliphas Levi identified three fundamental principles of magic. 1. The first principle being that the material universe is only a small part of total reality. There are many other planes and modes of consciousness, and as such, full knowledge and awareness of the universe is only attainable through experience of these other aspects of reality. Levi proposed that one of the most important aspects of reality is the astral light, a cosmic fluid which may be molded by will into physical forms. 2. The second principle is that human willpower is a dynamic and active force, capable of great achievement, from the mundane to the miraculous. He wrote, "Nothing can resist the will of man when he knows what is true and wills what is good. And the will of a just man is the will of God himself and the law of nature." 3. The third principle is that the human being is a microcosm, a miniature of the macrocosmic universe, and the two are fundamentally linked. Causes set in motion on one level may equally have effects on another. He wrote, "Man is the God of the world, and God is the man of heaven." Perhaps Eliphas Levi's most important teaching involves that of symbolism. Writing of the tarot, Levi proposed, an imprisoned person with no other book than the tarot, if he knew how to use it, could, in a few years, acquire universal knowledge, and would be able to speak on all subjects with unequaled learning and inexhaustible eloquence. Far from being merely a divination tool, the tarot is a complex set of arcane and metaphoric symbols developed over time and incorporated into the foundation of the Western Kabbalah-based magical traditions. It is Levi's concept of symbolism that is developed by the British neurolinguist and therapist Andrew T. Austin in his work based on metaphors of movement. In honor of Eliphas Levi, Austin writes, "Locked alone in a room, armed only with language, symbols, and the knowledge of how to use them, a person will be able to unlock the mysteries of the universe. The requisite language and symbols already resides within us all. The metaphors of movement model provides the key to that knowledge."
Philosophy is a mode of life, an act of living, and a way of being. Modern philosophy has forgotten this tradition.
sorrows of all grace of the Rosicrucian Order of Alpha Omega. Let us celebrate the festival of the vernal equinox.
It is my great pleasure, as the curator and chief adept of our three orders, to officially open this convocation of the College of the Adepts of the Rosicrucian Order of Alpha and Omega, here at the Ahathra Grand Temple of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn.
Isa! Oh, Isa, my darling.
You have the same in every channel. What's happening?
I'm creating a content over here.
Oh, what content are you creating?
Well, now you've become the content.
But you were watching something on the 3 channels. This is boring. I need to listen to some rooms where I don't want to get in.
What time is it there?
It's 5 a.m.
And you haven't gone to sleep?
No, yeah, I slept. But I didn't sleep well last night. To see if I can catch another 3 hours or so.
Oh my gosh, your life sounds horrible.
Why?
You know when I go to sleep at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or midnight, I sleep 6 to 8 hours, like completely. I mean, Clown House is.
I know, that's what I do as well. It's just that I'm jet lagged until I wake up at night and I cannot go back to sleep.
Yeah, well, I hate to tell you this, but maybe you should take your phone and stick it up your anus.
I know, that's what I should do.
Jesus.
But sometimes I look for the Woman of the Tarot, on YouTube, and I just listen to her, and then I just start, my mind starts wandering, and then I fall asleep. But I was curious about Clubhouse, so I opened my phone. But yeah, usually I go to bed at 10. And I get up at 6 or so.
And what the science is showing us is the universe appears
sometimes 9 hours. I love that. And it's good for me.
favorable unto me, O ye power.
Okay, I'm gonna play you a prayer to go to sleep. Here we go. This is called the Kabbalistic Invocation.
Of the kingdom divine,
May glory and eternity be in my left and right hands, so that I may attain to victory. May pity and justice restore my soul to its original purity. May understanding and wisdom divine conduct me to the imperishable crown. Spirit of Malkuth, thou who hast labored and hast overcome, set me in the paths of good. Lead me to the 2 pillars of the temple, that I may rest upon them. Angels of Netzach and Hod, make ye my feet to stand firmly on Yesod. Angel of Gedula, console me. Angel of Geburah, strike, if it must be so, but make me stronger, so that I may become worthy of the influence of Tifereth. O angel of Binah, give me light. O angel of Hakmah, give me love. O angel of Kether, confer upon me faith and hope. Spirits of the Yetziratic world, withdraw from me the darkness of Asaya. O luminous triangle of the world of Bria, cause me to see and understand the mysteries of Yetzirah and of Atziluth. O holy letter Shin, O ye Ishim, assist me by name and Shaddai. O ye cherubim, give me strength through Adonai. O Beni Elohim, be brother unto me in the name of Sabaoth. O Elohim, fight for me by the holy Tetragrammaton. O Melachim, protect me through Jehovah. O Seraphim, give me holy love in the name Eloah. O Hashmalim, and...
Oops. Okay, this is the invocation. Here we go.
Invocation of Thoth. Invocația lui Thoth. Hail Thoth, great scribe, magician and messenger of the gods, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God who comes forth from the veil. I call thee, thou of the abyss head and the phoenix wand, who stands in the splendor of the proud.
Okay, that sucks. Let me just find it for you. I'll read it to you myself. It's hard to find it. I have an Apple phone.
Yeah, this is not too soothing.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of amazing how Apple, when you use Google search on Apple, the results are different than what you get on an Android. So anyways, I'm looking up for, it's called Eliphas Levi Invocation to Thoth.
What is Levi? So wait, I wanted to ask you while I was listening. So Jewish believe or whatever they do believe in angels.
Okay, so this is called the Invocation to Thoth. I'm going to play some music. Wow.
But is he speaking something?
I'm going to read it. God, I suck on Apple. I hate Apple. Okay, this is called the Invocation of Thoth. I'm going to do some, again, this is a meditation. I'm going to record this and put this on TikTok. I'm going to read it once without any background music, and then I'm going to do it with Buddhist mantra background music or some type of background music.
I like to get hypnotized when I'm sleeping or when I'm getting sleep.
Okay, so take the deepest breath of the day through your nose. Hold it for 10 seconds. Let it go. Say, I'm a flower. Take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose. Hold it for 10 seconds. Say, I am fresh. You're a fresh flower. Congratulations. You are a flower of fresh breath. Okay, I'm going to hypnotize you with a document called The Invocation of Thoth, written by Eliphas Levi. The temple being in darkness, the speaker ascended into his place. Let him begin by a ritual of the enterer as followeth. Procul este profane, balaste ompeda. In the name of the mighty and terrible one, I proclaim that I have banished the shells unto their habitations. I invoke Tahuti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou, majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke. O thou of the ibis head, thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of light and life, thee I invoke. Thou whose head is an emerald, and thy nemesis as the night blue sky, thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is a flaming orange, as though it burned in a furnace, thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the brother of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen force whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe. I am the charioteer of the east, Lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection, who cometh forth from the dusk, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who company the buyer of the house of rest, who pilot the ship of Ra, advancing onwards to the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which standeth in the center of the earth. Behold, he is in me. Okay, I'm going to take a break there. My TikTok stopped. I'm going to just listen to the playback. Here we go. Oh, it didn't work. Did it work? Oh, it didn't work. So I have a technical failure here. I don't know why it didn't work, but it didn't work. So it's okay. Okay, I'm going to try this on a different TikTok. Ugh, I really don't want to start over. Okay, I'm gonna restart this, and I'm also gonna fix this fucking phone. You spend $1,500 on an iPhone 15, and it's the most annoying phone ever made. So
Why? It's just because you're used to the other one.
So display, yeah. I'd like it to be kind of bright. Auto lock, never. So annoying. Why the auto lock thing started happening, I don't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the whole thing over again. It's not that long. Okay. This is called the Invocation of Thoth. I'm gonna restart this on TikTok. I can get this thing read in less than 8 minutes, so it's about 4 minutes a page. Here we go. And then when I post it, I'm going to add a sound to it. So the sound should give it a cool background effect. I'm going to do some kind of like Egyptian pharaoh music. Let's see if this one took. See, the thing is, I'm trying to upload so many TikToks that it's like overloading my TikTok.
So it lets you be in the same account on different devices at the same time?
No, because these are all burner phones. Each account is unique.
Okay.
It's all private though.
Yeah, but it's different accounts for each phone.
Right. I only have 2 TikToks. I have a couple TikToks, but only 2 that I actively upload to.
So it's your internet bandwidth that can't handle it, or what?
No, I got really good internet here. It's AT&T fiber, and it's Wi-Fi. I mean, it's uploading. It's uploading very quickly actually. 0001. Internet was as fast then as it is now. There's really no difference. 20 years, internet speeds are the same shit. Okay, let's see if this worked. It's at 96%. I don't think it worked, but we'll see. If you want to follow me on TikTok, the account is called Clowns Movies. That's Clowns Movies. People have been adding me. Shy added me. I mean, the jazzy one I filmed today is really cool. Okay, so it looks like...
Oh, you followed me. I don't even use TikTok. I just have it because my sister sometimes sends me things so I can see them.
Well, I've been uploading a lot. I think you're gonna like it. Because it's technically Clown House. It's all Clown House. Just about. I do create a lot of us. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, it did not work. It just... I'm going to message you. Hello. You don't have any content on there. Oh, you do have a video.
¿O solo te pensás que las mujeres queremos estar?
That's so weird.
Oh, did I put that on?
Be careful when buying.
That was a long time ago.
Okay, let's redo this hypnosis. Okay, this is a hypnosis psychologist, part of God Hypnosis, Hypnosis Communication Incorporated. We are going to do the Invocation of Thoth, which is an Egyptian God hypnosis. So take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. Let it go. Visualize the color red and say, I am a flower. Take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose. Hold it for 10 seconds. Close your eyes. let it go, and say, I am Thoth Hermes Trismegistus. Okay, this is the invocation of Thoth, which is essentially thought. The temple being in darkness, the speaker descended into his place. Let him begin by a ritual of the enterer as followeth. Procul, O procul, este profani balasti ompeda. In the name of the mighty and Eternal One, I proclaim that I have banished the shells unto their habitations. I invoke Tahuti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou, majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke. O thou of the ibis head, thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of light and life, thee I invoke. Thou whose head is as an emerald, and thy nemesis is the night blue sky, thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is of a flaming orange as thou it burned in a furnace, thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the brother of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen force whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe. I am the charioteer of the east, Lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection, who cometh forth from the dusk, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who company the Baia from the house of rest, who pilot the ship of Ra, advancing onwards to the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which standeth in the center of the earth. Behold, he is in me, and I in him. Mine is the radiance wherein Pita floateth over the firmament. I travel upon high. I tread upon the firmament of Nu. I raise a flashing flame with the lightning of mine eye, ever rushing on in the splendor of the daily glorified Ra, giving my life to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountains, the celestial waters shall flow at my word, for I am Ra incarnate, Kefra, created in the flesh. I am the Eidolon of my father, Timu, Lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is a sanctuary of truth, and a God sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day. The desire of my heart realizes itself. is that of Pitta when he createth. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs, therefore do all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto me from thine abode in the silence, unutterable wisdom. All light, all power, Thoth, Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, and aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou art of the east that didst conduct the Magi. Thou art the same all present in heaven and hell. Thou that vibratest between the light and the darkness, rising, descending, changing ever yet the same. The sun is thy father, the mother the moon. The wind hath borne thee in its bosom, and earth hath ever nourished the changeless Godhead of thy youth. Come thou forth, I say, come thou forth, and make all spirits subject unto me. So the every spirit of the firmament, and of the ether, and of the earth, and under the earth, on dry land, and in the water of whirling air and rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God the vast one, may be obedient unto me. I invoke the priestess of the silver star, Asi, the curved one, by the ritual of silence. I make open the gate of bliss. I descend from the palace of the stars. I greet you. I embrace you, O children of earth that are gathered together in the hall of darkness. The speech in the silence, the words against the son of night, the voice of Tahuti in the universe, in the presence of the eternal, the formulas of knowledge, the wisdom of breath, the root of vibration, the shaking of the invisible, the rolling asunder of the darkness, the becoming visible of matter, the piercing of the scales of the crocodile, the breaking forth of the light. Okay, that's it. That's the invocation. Okay, this is a hypnosis psychologist, part of God Hypnosis, Hypnosis Communication Incorporated. We are going to do the invocation of Thoth, which is an Egyptian God hypnosis. So take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. Let it go, visualize the hand red, say, I am a flower. Take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds, close your eyes. Let it go, and say, I am Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus. Okay, this is the invocation of Thoth, which is essentially thought. The temple being in darkness, the speaker descended into his place. Okay, those are uploading. It was a good take, I thought. I don't think I made one significant error. And but anyways, that is a very good hypnosis. It's a little crude. There's simpler meditations, but it's a special one. I remember calling up a friend of mine in Los Angeles, a guy that I tried to hire, but I ended up just helping, like doing charity work for him. T-Von, welcome to the room. And when I heard about Hermes Thoth Trismegistus, I got excited and I was like, oh my god, I gotta call this guy and say I found it. I found something unique. T-Von, hello, welcome to the room.
Republican, Isa, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today, sir?
I'm good. Just woke up.
Oh, well then that's a magic time to meditate.
Yeah. So are we meditating here?
Yep, we just did the Hermes Thoth Trismegistus meditation.
Ah, nice.
You want to get hypnotized by it? Because you're about to. Because I'm going to play it again. Play it again, Sam. We're at 30% uploaded. 31%. Oh. Where do you live, T-Von?
India.
Oh. Så du nas höger korte. Där är man i boss banchot.
Banchot. So you know the words, right?
Om gamgana patayana maham bubuwas fahatat saliturvarin embargo de vasade mahi. Neo na prachadaya. Om gamgana patayana maham. Oh my god. They got another clown town going.
I guess I'll take that shit.
Hello?
I don't know what that
They kicked me.
Who was there?
Jazzy, Oscar, Brock, and two other people. I don't know.
Yeah, Chelsea hates you.
Oh, good. Let her hate me. I prefer never to hear her voice again. I'd be okay with that. I could totally live with that, knowing that I did my best. Sorry, bitch. You got a guy. I got a hot take. Got a hot take. I was going room to room to room broadcasting her. Oh, all of Clown House heard her potty mouth tonight. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, we're gonna do the Hermes Thoth Trismegistus meditation. Let me see how long it is.
Okay. Today.
Okay, so it's 9 minutes long. Oh, T-Von doesn't want to hear it, then we don't have to do it. Oh.
It was good.
Yeah, it should reframe and dehypnotize. So from that perspective, it's a LARP, but this is a document that some people use it. I'm sure some people really believe it, that you become Hermes or you become Thoth. I mean, but it deals with meditation, relaxation. I'm creating content. The power of the creative. Art is like God. God is like art. God likes art. Art, can be created from God. So I'm trying to, do something creative and artistic, and this was the result. So let's listen to it. It's 9 minutes long, and I'm going to get organized here and get ready for bed. Here we go.
Okay, this is a hypnosis psychologist, part of God Hypnosis, Hypnosis Communication Incorporated. We're going to do the invocation of Thoth, which is an Egyptian God hypnosis. So take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. Let it go, visualize the color red, and say, I'm a flower. Take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds, close your eyes. Let it go, and say, I am Thoth Hermes Trismegistus. Okay, this is the invocation of Thoth, which is essentially thought. The temple being in darkness, the speaker ascended into his place. Let him begin by a ritual of the enterer as followeth. Procul, O Procul, este profani balasti ompeda. In the name of the mighty and terrible one, I proclaim that I have banished the shells unto their habitations. I invoke Tahuti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou, majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke. O thou of the ibis head, thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left.
Okay, so this is kind of funny because Hermes is here. So Hermes, welcome. I read the invocation to Hermes Thoth Trismegistus tonight. So this is the TikTok. It's 9 minutes long. I hope you're enjoying it. Anything you want to say, Mr. Hermes? Cabron? Nothing? Okay, we're going to show.
Tend the rose and cross of light and life, thee I invoke. Thou whose head is as an emerald, and thy nemesis is the night blue sky, thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is of a flaming orange as thou it burned in a furnace, thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the brother of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen force whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe. I am the charioteer of the east, Lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection, who cometh forth from the dusk, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who company the buyer from the house of rest, who pilot the ship of Ra, advancing onwards to the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which standeth in the center of the earth. Behold, he is in me, and I in him. Mine is the radiance wherein Pita floateth over the firmament. I travel upon high. I tread upon the firmament of Nu. I raise a flashing flame with the lightning of mine eye, ever rushing on in the splendor of the daily glorified Ra, giving my life to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountains, the celestial waters shall flow at my word, for I am Ra incarnate, Kefra, created in the flesh. I am the Eidolon of my father, Timu, lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is a sanctuary of truth, and a God sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day. The desire of my heart realizes itself, is that of Pitta when he createth. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs, therefore do all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto me from thine abode in the silence, unutterable wisdom. All light, all power, Thoth, Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, and aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou star of the east that didst conduct the Magi, thou art the same all present in heaven and hell. Thou that vibratest between the light and the darkness, rising, descending, changing ever yet ever the same. The sun is thy father, the mother the moon. The wind hath borne thee in its bosom, and earth hath ever nourished the changeless Godhead of thy youth. Come thou forth, I say, come thou forth, and make all spirits subject unto me. So the every spirit of the firmament, and of the ether, and of the earth, and under the earth, on dry land, and in the water of whirling air and rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God, the vast one, may be obedient unto me. I invoke the priestess of the silver star, Asi, the curved one, by the ritual of silence. I make open the gate of bliss, I descend from the palace of the stars, I greet you, I embrace you, O children of earth that are gathered together in the hall of darkness. The speech in the silence, the words against the son of night, the voice of Tahuti in the universe, in the presence of the eternal, the formulas of knowledge, the wisdom of breath, the root of vibration, the shaking of the invisible, the rolling asunder of the darkness, the becoming visible of matter, the piercing of the scales of the crocodile, the breaking forth of the light.
Okay, so that's the invocation of Tahuti on Scam Movie. Go to scammovie.com on TikTok and add me there, and I'll accept your friend request. Go to scammovie.com. That's at scammovie.com. Okay, we're going to listen to that same Tahuti, Thoth, Hermes, Trismegistus invocation. This time we're going to listen to it on a different phone because I recorded it twice. So we're going to listen to this one. Here we go. So this is a breathing meditation. Take the deepest breath of the day. Okay, this
This is a hypnosis psychologist, part of God Hypnosis, Hypnosis Communication Incorporated. We're going to do the invocation of Thoth, which is an Egyptian God hypnosis. So take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. Let it go, visualize the color red, and say, I'm a flower.
I'm a flower.
Take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds, close your eyes. Let it go, and say, I am Thoth Hermes Trismegistus.
I am Thoth Hermes Trismegistus.
Okay, this is the invocation of Thoth, which is essentially thought. The temple being in darkness, the speaker ascended into his place. Let him begin by a ritual of the enterer as followeth. Procul, O Procul, este profani balasti ompeda. In the name of the mighty and terrible one, I proclaim that I have banished the shells unto their habitations. I invoke Tahuti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou, majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke. O thou of the ibis head, thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of light and life, thee I invoke. Thou whose head is as an emerald, and thy nemesis is the night, blue sky, thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is of a flaming orange as thou it burned in a furnace, thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the brother of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen force whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe. I am the charioteer of the east, Lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection, who cometh forth from the dusk, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who accompany the Baya from the house of rest, who pilot the ship of Ra, advancing onwards to the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which standeth in the center of the earth. Behold, he is in me, and I in him. Mine is the radiance wherein Pita floateth over the firmament. I travel upon high. I tread upon the firmament of new. I raise a flashing flame with the lightning of mine eye, ever rushing on in the splendor of the daily glorified Ra, giving my life to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountains, The celestial waters shall flow at my word, for I am Ra incarnate, Kephra, created in the flesh. I am the Eidolon of my father, Timu, lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is a sanctuary of truth, and a God sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day. The desire of my heart realizes itself, is that of Pita when he createth. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs, therefore do all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto me from thine abode in the silence, unutterable wisdom. All light, all power, Thoth, Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, and aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou, star of the east, that didst conduct the Magi, thou art the same all present in heaven and hell, thou that vibratest between the light and the darkness, rising, ending, changing, ever yet ever the same. The sun is thy father, the mother the moon. The wind hath borne thee in its bosom, and earth hath ever nourished the changeless Godhead of thy youth. Come thou forth, I say, come thou forth, and make all spirits subject unto me. So the every spirit of the firmament, and of the ether, and of the earth, and under the earth, on dry land, and in the water of whirling air, and rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God, the vast one, may be obedient unto me. I invoke the priestess of the silver star, Asi, the curved one, by the ritual of silence. I make open the gate of bliss, I descend from the palace of the stars, I greet you, I embrace you, O children of earth that are gathered together in the hall of darkness.
Einstein said that something like light moving faster than the speed of light makes frozen light, or something like that. And then
the speech in the silence, the words against the son of night, the voice of Tahuti in the universe, and presence of the eternal, the formulas of knowledge, the wisdom of breath, the root of vibration, the shaking of the invisible, the rolling asunder of the darkness, the becoming visible of matter, the piercing of the scales of the crocodile, the breaking forth of the light. Okay, this is
Okay, Misfit, I'm going to play it one more time. Hope you're enjoying. I'm also going to upload this.
Okay, this is
So this is called Thoth, Hermes, Trismegistus, Mercury, Tao, Zen, Wisdom God, Self, Man, Hypnosis.
cut them off. See you tomorrow. Bye.
You don't vote for me anyway.
I think black people are they're bye. Bye. Get the fuck out. Bye. Bye.
Imagine Jesse squealing in bed. It's a fucking amazing.
Okay, this is a hypnosis psychologist, part of God Hypnosis, Hypnosis Commission Incorporated. We are going to do the invocation of Thoth, which is an Egyptian God hypnosis. So take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, 10 seconds. Let it go. Visualize the color red and say, I am a flower. Take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose. Hold it for 10 seconds. Close your eyes. Let it go. And say, I am Thoth Hermes Trismegistus. Okay, this is the invocation of Thoth, which is essentially thought. The temple being in darkness, the speaker descended into his place. Let them begin by a ritual of the enterer as followeth. Procul, O procul, este profani balasti ompeda. In the name of the mighty and terrible one, I proclaim that I have banished the shells unto their habitations. I invoke Tahuti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou, majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, Thee I invoke. O thou of the ibis head, Thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, Thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of light and life, Thee I invoke. Thou whose head is as an emerald, and thy nemesis is the night, blue sky, Thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is of a flaming orange as thou it burned in the furnace, Thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the brother of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen force whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe. I am the charioteer of the east, Lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection, who cometh forth from the dusk, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who company the Baal from the house of rest, who pilot the ship of Ra, advancing onwards to the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which standeth in the center of the earth,
is in me, and I in him. Mine is the radiance wherein Pita floateth over the firmament. I travel upon high. I tread upon the firmament of new. I raise a flashing flame with the lightning of mine eye. Ever rushing on in the splendor of the daily glorified Ra, giving my life to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountains, the celestial waters shall flow at my word. For I am Ra incarnate, Kefra, created in the flesh. I am the Eidolon of my father, Timu, Lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my